WCLU Sports presents Glasgow Scotties basketball.
Oh, I love the school spirit. I love our basketball team. We're going to win.
Glasgow Scotties basketball on WCLU 103.1 FM and AM 1490. Streaming free at WCLUradio.com and on the Glasgow Scotties and trucking. South Central Bank, HVAC Services, South Central Rural Telecommunications Cooperative, Garcia's Grill, Elmore Realty and Auction, Hardee's, TJ Regional Health, McDonald's, Monticello Bank, and Kentucky Farm Bureau agent Joe Myers.
Basketball is my favorite sport.
Going courtside now for your Don Franklin Auto countdown to tip-off.
Scotties in action against the Lady Raiders here tonight. Lady Raiders come in 7-3 on the year. The Lady Scotties come in 3-1 and 0-1 in the district. Hart County leads the series at 10-9 since 1998. Glasgow has won 8 of the last 9. Hart County won this game last year 60-57 at Hart County. And the Lady Scotties have lost 6 of their last 7 games. We will come back after a 4-minute timeout, and I will bring back Joe Myers, and we will begin the Don Franklin pregame show after a 4-minute timeout on WCLU Sports.
Hardee's 2 for $5 breakfast bake goodness into your morning. Choose a biscuit with sausage and egg, biscuit and gravy, or a country fried steak biscuit. Any two, just $5. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
Hey, son, what you doing?
Daddy, I'm going to own a dealership one day.
All right, I'll dream with you.
From one small dream to over 25 dealerships in the state of Kentucky, we have set out to provide Kentuckians with reliable vehicles and the best customer service for over 50 years. This may have started with a simple dream, but our dedication to our customers will go on for generations.
Are you looking for a new career where you'll be a part of a family-owned business for over 50 years? Walbert Trucking is a trucking company.
You're welcomed with a smile, and you'll love the atmosphere. Garcia's was voted by the community as the best overall restaurant for the past 2 years. You can never get burnt out on this restaurant because of all the amazing choices. Garcia's Grill, owned and operated by the Gomez Garcia family. Check them out on North Ray Street in Glasgow and on Facebook. Garcia's Grill, a different kind of Mexican restaurant. South Central Bank has been investing in the Glasgow community for over 50 years. During that time, we've learned a thing or two about hard work, relationships, and a vision for success. South Central Bank is designed to make a difference in the prosperity of our customers and the communities it serves. We want to be a part of your success. Visit southcentralbank.com. South Central Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
With a history of scoring touchdowns and breaking records, Dakota Elmore knows a thing or two about hard work. At Elmore Realty and Auction, his team, often referred to as the A-Team, applies that same work ethic in how they serve this community. With a combined 200 years of experience, the team serves our commercial industry, helps families find their dream home, and makes your auction an easy, profitable, and positive experience. Elmore Realty and Auction, trusted since 1935. Check them out on Facebook for listings and auctions.
If you already have internet through SCRTC, there's a pretty good chance your speed just went up, maybe even paying less. And if you don't, check on fiber optic with SCRTC in your area, because 500 meg is now only $70. That's 500 down and upload. And if you want more speed, SCRTC got it, up to 5 gig of it. Make the switch right now at scrtc.com and we'll do the install free. This won't last forever. With unmatched customer support, SCRTC, your best and last internet provider.
Joe Myers now for the Don Franklin pregame show. Joe, the Lady Scotties come in at 3-11, 0-1 in the district. The Lady Raiders come in at 7-3 on the year. They have a few players in double figures, Joe, led by Dia Bradley, who averages 32 points on the year. Arguably one of the best players in the state.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to watching her play. I saw her a couple of years ago as a sophomore, I believe is the last time I saw her play. She was a very good player then, but like I said, averaging 32 points per game. I haven't looked at the statewide stats or anything, but I would imagine that's going to put her probably right there in the top 10, top 15 in the state somewhere as far as just point averages are concerned. So she'll be a handful tonight. She's a guard, not a big guard by any means, but I'm sure quite an athletic guard and probably a good ball handler from what I can remember, good shooter. So she will definitely be a challenge, maybe one of the best, if not the best individual players the Lady Scotties have faced so far this season.
Yeah, the Lady Raiders shoot 46% from the field overall, 32% from the three, 67% from the line. They also grab 33 rebounds a game.
I was looking at Bradley's shooting numbers individually. She's averaging 47, almost 48% from three-point range. So that is outstanding, and she shoots overall from the field right at 59%. So she's definitely somebody who's going to have to find defensively, know where she is at all times. Be interesting to see how Coach Kirkpatrick decides to play Hart County defensively here. Does she play a zone to try to keep Bradley out of the lane? But you look at the three-point shooting numbers, and then you think, well, can you really play a zone against a team that shoots like they do? I mean, it's not a great three-point shooting team, but I would say average, maybe a little better than average. We're at 32% as a team from three-point range. So tough decision for Coach Kirkpatrick tonight as to how to play this team defensively, I'd say.
Lady Scotty's coming off 2 Christmas tournaments, Joe, where they were 1-6. Had a win at 1-7 or 1-6. Yeah, 1-6. They had a win at South Warren against Crittenden County down there, and they lost the other 6 games they played over the Christmas break. They have lost 6 of their last 7 games.
Yeah, they're obviously not on the streak they want to be on right now. The one win that they had during the Christmas break, we did not get a chance to see. We were with the boys that night. But we did see them play all 3 games at Edmonson County. In that event, they played against Edmonson County. Really struggled in the early parts of those ball games, so get off to a better start tonight, I think, and we'll see where we go from there. We didn't get a chance to see the win, as we said, against Crittenden County, but they must have played pretty well that day. Crittenden County's got a decent basketball team, just looking at their record. Obviously, this is a Hart County team that comes in here with a 7-3 record, I think it is. So Glasgow would love to try to get a victory here. Of course, they've got a former teammate, Chloe Hale, that's on this Hart County Ball Club, and emotions are going to be running high probably for Chloe here, and some of her teammates, former teammates here at Glasgow as well, getting a chance to play against her. So should be a fun night.
Yeah, Lady Raiders average 68 points a game almost. Now the Lady Scotties, they got defeated the other night by Tate's Creek in the last game of the South Warren Classic, 51-46. They were in the lead most of that game, Joe, to the end of the third quarter. Then Tate's Creek went on a 14-1 run at the end of the third quarter to just take control of that ball game.
That tends to happen to this Lady Scottie Ball Club, where they'll have a good run, and then they'll just hit a dry spell where they don't score much for 6, 7, 8 minutes sometimes, and obviously that's going to hurt you in most cases. You talk about the number of points this Hart County team averages per game, and that's certainly a lot. You think it said 67, is that what
68.
you said? 68 a game. I mean, you look at some of the teams they've played, and I don't mean anything against these teams, but bottom line is teams like Russellville, Caverna, those teams struggle. They scored 84 points against Russellville, 83 against Caverna. They put up 83 against LaRue, 88 against Campbellsville. I don't know anything about LaRue or Campbellsville, but it could depend upon, those numbers could be skewed a little bit by the competition, but we'll see.
We have played Warren East, and they only scored 43 points against Warren East.
That's right. And Glasgow
lost 60-43 in that ball game.
I think Glasgow lost Warren East by 9 or 10 or 11, something like that. That's one common opponent they've got. Russellville's a common opponent, but again, Russellville just struggles. Russellville's having a hard time staying close to anybody, but those are the only 2 common opponents we've got with Hart County. Again, and Hart County may legitimately score 68 points a game. I'm curious. I'm wondering if it's maybe not skewed a little bit by the competition they've played. But we'll see.
And Bradley has half of those points, let's say. So
right.
I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to come back after a 3-minute timeout with the TJ Regional Health starting lineups. We'll be back after a 3-minute timeout on WCLU Sports.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery, whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries. Our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first, team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
Monticello Bank first opened its doors in 1895 as a single office in Monticello, Kentucky. Today, there are 21 MBC locations across the Commonwealth. From home loans to commercial lending, Monticello Bank offers a wide variety of convenient financial services and competitive rates from local people you know and trust. Visit them at 1434 Happy Valley Road in Glasgow and let them help make the financial side of your life a little easier. Monticello Bank, where people matter. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We know there's a big difference between being in a community and being part of the community. That's why here in Glasgow, we cheer on the Scotties. We work hard every day to make a positive impact on the community we call home. Behind our golden arches, we strive daily to serve delicious food and treats. If you could only smell this McDonald's ad, you'd smell how delicious this burger and fries really are. Join our McTeam. To learn how, text KY209 to 38000. Benefits include a sign-on bonus up to $500.
Kentucky Farm Bureau agents wear a lot of hats. They're coaches, volunteers, church members, neighbors, someone who's there when you need them, especially when you need them most. That may be a lot of hats, but they're all the perfect fit. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Hey, son, what you doing?
Daddy, I'm going to own a dealership one day.
All right, I'll dream with you.
From one small dream to over 25 dealerships in the state of Kentucky, we have set out to provide Kentuckians with reliable vehicles and the best customer service for over 50 years. This may have started with a simple dream, but our dedication to our customers will go on for generations.
The game of basketball.
Glasgow Scotties basketball on WCLU. Brought to you by Don Franklin Auto, Walbert Trucking, South Central Bank, HVAC Services, South Central Rural Telecommunications Cooperative, Garcia's Grill, Elmore Realty and Auction, Hardee's, TJ Regional Health, McDonald's, Monticello Bank, and Kentucky Farm Bureau agent Joe Myers. Now back to courtside for the opening tip-off.
Game time. We are back here at Glasgow High School. Chase Landrum alongside Joe Myers. I've got the TJ Regional Health starting lineups for you. First for the Lady Raiders of Hart County. Starting at guard is Dia Bradley, who averages 32 points a game. She's a senior. Also starting at guard is Kennedy Reynolds. She's a junior, averages 11 points. Starting at guard is Lily Jeffries. She is a senior, averages 5 points, 3 rebounds. Starting at forward is Lexi Barber. She averages 3 points and 5 rebounds. She's a senior. And starting at center is Chloe Hale. She averages 8 points and 7 rebounds. She's a senior. Head coach for the Lady Raiders is Jessica Lindsay in her first season. Hart County is 7-3. For the Lady Scotties, we're going to start guard Addie Slagle. She's an 8th grader. Also starting at guard is Jakali Green. She's a freshman. Starting at guard is Kayla Kirkpatrick. She's a freshman. Also starting at forward is Cynthia Austin. She's a junior. And starting at forward is Carly Hagan. She's a freshman. Head coach of the Lady Scotties is Kelsey Kirkpatrick in her second season. Lady Scotties are 3-11, 0-1 in the district. Our 3 officials for this ball game are Adam Ryder, Chris Sweeney, and Jeremy Harris. Lady Scotties need to get off to a faster start tonight, I would assume.
That would be my number one key for them, Chase. The several games that I've seen now, slow starts have been a pretty consistent problem for them.
It's Austin and Hale in the Walbert Trucking tip-off circle. And the tip is going to be won by the Lady Raiders. It's in the hands of Bradley, who averages 32 a game. She's being guarded by Green. It's off to Reynolds for the Lady Raiders. She's going to get stolen by Slagle. Addie's going to bring it across the timeline. She's going to drive it all the way in. It's out to Kirkpatrick. She's going to put up a 3 now. It's good. That's an Elmore Realty and Auction 3-point shot.
Well, can't ask for any better start.
And it's going to be another steal here for the Lady Scotties in the hands of Austin. Kirkpatrick's going to put up another 3. It's good. Lady Scotties up 6-0. Here comes the Lady Raiders down the court, though. It's in the hand of Jeffries. It's back out top to Barber. It's Hale for a 3 now. It's no good. Rebound to Slagle for the Lady Scotties. And she's going to get trapped here right in front of us. It's going to go out of bounds off the Lady Raiders.
Chase, I was doing something else. Who took that 3 for Hart County, did you say? I'm sorry.
That was Chloe Hale.
Chloe Hale? Okay, thank you.
Then the Slagle. Lady Scotties lead 6-0 here early on. Lady Raiders in a man-to-man to open up here. Slagle's going to get off to Green. She's being guarded by Bradley. She's going to get it. She's looking. She's dribbling. Still got it in the corner here. She's looking. Gets it off to Austin in the corner. She's being guarded by Barber. Austin drives baseline. Goes up a shot that's no good. Rebound goes to Hagan. Goes back with it. No good. Rebound goes to Austin. She goes back up with it. It's good. That's a South Central bank shot. Lady Scotties are up 8-0. Quick start for the Lady Scotties.
That's exactly what we were asking for, isn't it?
It's going to be Hale to inbound it for the Lady Raiders. The Lady Scotties bringing full court defense. It's into Bradley. Back to Hale now. It's going to be stolen by Austin right here. It's out to Kirkpatrick. It's over to Slagle. She's going to put up a three now. It's no good. Rebound goes to Hale for the Lady Raiders. It's in the hands of Jeffries now. She's looking. Gets it back to Bradley in the circle. Lady Scotties in a man-to-man. It's Green here guarding Bradley early on. And gets it off to Hale in the circle. She's going to get over here to Bradley. Bradley's going to drive now in the lane. Makes a spin move. Goes up with a shot that's no good. Rebound to Green for the Lady Scotties. She's going to push the tempo up the floor now. She loses it. And it's going to be Jacali on the floor. It's going to be stolen by the Lady Raiders. It's off in the hands of Reynolds, and she puts it in. 8-2 Lady Scottie lead here. Lady Raiders also bringing full court pressure. It's in the hands of Slagle now. And she gets it stolen, but gets it back here. It's going to be a steal. It's going to go out of bounds off the Lady Raiders here. It's going to be Jordy Goodman to check in the ballgame. She's going to replace Jacali Green.
Addie tried to dribble through the double team that time. Tough to do.
It's going to be Kirkpatrick to inbound it here. She gets it in. Slagle mishandled it, but she gets it back, but steps on the sideline.
Well, Addie, I don't know if she tripped over the defender there or tripped over her own feet or what, but she kind of stumbled as she went to get the basketball, and that's why it got away, and she could not catch up to it before it went out of bounds on the sideline over there.
It's going to be Bradley then coming up the front court now. She's being guarded by Slagle. Gets a screen there by Barber. She's going to drive in down the baseline now. She goes to shot. They're going to get her for a traveling violation.
Already turnover number 4 for Hart County.
It's an 8-2 Lady Scottie lead. 5:40 left in the first quarter here. It's going to be Goodman inbound against this Lady Raider full court pressure. It's into Slagle now. It's going to be back to Goodman. Back to Slagle. It's in the middle to Austin now. She's going to cross the timeline with it now. It goes down the baseline to Hagan. She goes up with a shot that's in and out. Rebound to Hale for the Lady Raiders. Gets it off to Bradley. She's going to bring it in the front court now. Guarded by Slagle. Bradley's looking to drive. She will now, and they're going to get Slagle for a foul here, I believe. That's going to be her first, team's first of the quarter. It's going to be Lady Raider ball on the baseline now. It's going to be Jeffries to get in. Gets it into Hale. It's back out top to Bradley. She's looking here. Cannot get it in. Gets it into Hale on the elbow. It's out there to Barber. She puts up a long jump shot that's good. 8-4 Lady Scottie lead here. 3 minutes into the ball game. It's into Slagle. In the middle to Austin now. She's looking. She's going to bring it in the front court for the Lady Scotties. She's just going to go right to the rim. She picks up her dribble back out to Kirkpatrick. She puts up a three now. It's good.
Look, Kayla 3 for 3 on her three so far.
3 of 3. 9 early points for Kayla Kirkpatrick. Bradley has it in the front court. Now it's an 11-4 Lady Scottie lead. It's going to be knocked out of Bradley's hands. It's going to stay Lady Raider ball.
Bradley just put the ball right out there in front of Addie, and she batted it away. Good defense that time.
It's an 11-4 lead here. Lady Scotties with the lead. 4:38 left in quarter number 1. It's going to be Hale to inbound from the sideline here in front of the Lady Scottie bench. It's going to be Hale to get it in here. She's looking to get it. Gets it into Barber down the block. She goes up. It's blocked by Hagan. It's in the hands of Slagle now. Addie's going to bring it into the front court. She's looking to drive. She will. She loses it. Bradley has it for the Lady Raiders. She goes quickly to the other end. Kirkpatrick's there, and it's going to go out of bounds off of Bradley there. Good defense by Kayla Kirkpatrick getting back and getting position there.
It was a good job. Hart County has turned the ball over 6 times in less than a half of a quarter here.
It's into Kirkpatrick, back to Goodman. She gets it to Austin in the middle, over to Kirkpatrick on the other side. Kayla's got it. She's looking to dribble. She's trapped now. Gets it out to Austin. Gets it over to Goodman. She's going to fire a three now. That's good. And that's going to get Hart County coach Jessica Lindsay to call a timeout here. Lady Scotties get a 14-4 lead here. We're going to come back after a 30-second timeout on WCLU Sports.
Are you looking for a new career where you'll be a part of a family-owned business for over 50 years? Walbert Trucking is a trucking company based right here in Glasgow. With Walbert Trucking, you'll get full benefits, great pay, and 401k. And you'll be home daily. Unlimited possibilities await you. Apply today and become a member of the Walbert Trucking team. 106 Sean Lane in Glasgow, 651-6784.
WCLU.
We're back here at Glasgow High School. Chase Landerman alongside Joe Myers. We've got an HVAC Services instant replay for you here. It's going to be the Jordy Goodman 3. It puts the Lady Scotties up 14-4 here. 4 minutes left in the first quarter.
4 of 5 from three-point range to start this ball game for Glasgow.
That is something that they have dearly needed.
Yeah, we've not seen anything like that in the games I've done.
It's in over here to Reynolds. She puts up a 3. It's no good. Rebound to Barber for the Lady Raiders. It's out to Jeffries now. And she's got it. She looks inside, gets it off to Reynolds. She goes up with it. She is fouled. That foul's going to go on Carly Hagan. That's her first, team second of the quarter. That is going to send Kennedy Reynolds to the SCRTC free throw line where she shoots 2. Her first attempt is good.
66% foul shooter on the season.
Lady Raiders shoot 67% at the line on the year. Reynolds' second attempt now is good as well. It's a 14-6 lead for the Lady Skies now. It's in to Kirkpatrick off to Goodman. She's going to get it up to Slagle here. It's going to be a 2-on-1 break. But Addie decides smartly to bring it out. She's going to drive in. At the end to Austin, out to Kirkpatrick now. Gets it back to Slagle. Slagle's going to drive. She's cut off out to Kirkpatrick. She puts up another 3. It's in and out. Rebound goes to Austin for the Lady Scotties. She brings it back out, gets it off Kirkpatrick. Back to Slagle now. Slagle's going to bring it out back to the middle of the circle here. Lady Raiders in a zone now. 3-2 zone this possession. It's off to Goodman. Back to Slagle. It's going to be off to Kirkpatrick now. It's in the corner to Goodman. She's going to fire up a 3 now. It's way off. Rebound to Barber. She gets it out to Jeffries now for the Lady Raiders. She's looking for Bradley. Gets it to her finally. She's being guarded by Slagle. Hale's looking. She gets it out to Jeffries. She puts up a 3. It's good. That's an Elmore Realty auction 3-point shot. It's a 14-9 lead for the Lady Scotties now. It's off to Austin now. She is triple team. She loses it. It's in the hands of Bradley now. She's going to put up a 3. That's good. That's an Elmore Realty auction 3-point shot. It's a 14-12 lead now for the Lady Scotties. It's back to Slagle.
8-0 run here for Hart County.
Right after the timeout. Gets it across to Goodman now. She's looking to drive. Gets it off to Hagan. She goes up with a shot that's no good. Rebound to Goodman for the Lady Scotties. She loses it. Gets in the hands of Hale. Now it's in the hands of Jeffries. She's trapped at half court by Goodman. It's off to Bradley now. It's off to Hale at top. It's into Jeffries at the corner. She puts up a 3. It's no good. Rebound goes to Goodman for the Lady Scotties. It's in the hands of Kirkpatrick. She's going to push here. 1:56 left in the opening quarter here. It's Kirkpatrick with it in the circle now. Gets it over to Goodman on the left side. Going to get a screen from Austin. It's off to Slagle up top now. She's being guarded by Bradley. Addie's going to put up a long 3 here. It's good. Coach Kelsey Kirkpatrick's going to take a timeout now. Lady Scotties lead 17-12. We're going to stay right here. That is the 5th Lady Scottie 3 of the first quarter out of their 17 points here already.
Yeah, some hot shooting for the Lady Scotties. 4 now, 5 of 7 from three-point range, including 3 of 3 from Kayla Kirkpatrick. Get out to a 14-4 lead. Hart County goes on that 8-0 run, so that was a big 3 there by Addie to push the lead back out to 5. This Hart County team would, they can. We've talked about that they average 67 points a game, so they can score in bunches. You've got to be on your toes at all times defensively.
And Bradley only has 1 shot attempt so far in this game. It was just that 3 right in front of us here.
She actually has 2. Yeah,
she got another one down in the lane. She got 2 shots, 1 of 1 from 3. That 3 was right here on the right side in front of us. It was pretty It was off a steal, and she got open for the 3.
Lady Scotty's doing a good job on the offensive glass so far, too. They've got 4 offensive rebounds, 8 for the ball game, out rebounding Hart County 8-4 here early on.
And it's a 17-12 lead out of this timeout here. It's going to be Lady Raider basketball as well. 1:37 left here in the opening quarter. It's going to be Lady Raider ball. Looks like the Lady Scotties might get back in zone right here. Could go man. Looks like they're going to bring zone and bring a little pressure as well. It's going to be into Bradley for the Lady Raiders. It's a 2-2-1 press here. Looks like it's going to be a trap here at half court. Bradley has it. It's off to Hale in the middle. They're going to get back to Bradley. Bradley's looking to drive. She's going to pull it for a 3 now. It's no good. Rebound goes to Austin and Hale, and it's going to be a jump ball. It's going to go to the Lady Scotties. It's going to be Goodman to get it in. She's going to get it into Kirkpatrick now. Back to Goodman. She's looking now. She's going to get it up to Slagle now. It's going to be a 2-on-1. It's off to Hagan. She goes on the shot that's blocked by Hale. It's saved in to Jeffries. She's going to go down the sideline now. Her baseline. It's going to be into Bradley's hands now. She's going to drive, gets a full head of steam, goes up and shot that's good. That's a South Central bank shot as well. 17-14 Lady Scottie lead. Under a minute to go in this first quarter. It's going to be a steal by Bradley. She gets it off there inside to Reynolds, and she puts it in. That's a South Central bank shot. 17-16. 10 to Slagle, off to Goodman. And she gets it stolen, but they're going to get a foul here on Kennedy Reynolds. That's her first, team's first.
Hart County's really picking up the pressure defensively in that back court.
It's in to Kirkpatrick. It's back to Goodman now. It's off to Kirkpatrick again. They got about 5 seconds to get it over here.
Going to have to hurry here, and they get bailed out.
Get bailed out by a foul there on Lily Jeffries. That's going to be her first, team's second of the quarter. 35 seconds left here in the first quarter. It's Lady Scottie 17, Lady Raiders 16. Lady Raiders in a 3-2 zone here. 30 seconds left in the opening quarter. Lady Scottie's probably content with taking the last shot here as well. It's off to Kirkpatrick on the right side. She's looking back out to Slagle. Gets it in the middle to Austin. Austin's going to drive now. She loses it, gets it back, goes up with a shot, and she's going to be fouled by Hale. They're going to get Roten for the foul, actually. That's her first, team third. It's going to be Kirkpatrick throwing in. 17 seconds left here in the opening quarter. 10 to Austin. She's looking here. She gets trapped in between two defenders. It's going to be a steal, but it's going to go out of bounds off the Lady Raiders there. Lady Scottie's got a fortunate break.
Yeah, very fortunate to keep that basketball.
Just under 10 seconds here. It's going to be Lady Scottie ball. It's going to be Kirkpatrick to throw it in for the Lady Scotties. Gets it into Austin, back to Slagle. 5 seconds left. It's into Austin in the post. She goes up with a shot that's no good. Rebound to Hale. It's off to Bradley. She puts up one just outside of half court that's no good. And that's going to be the first quarter. Lady Scotties lead 17-16 here after one quarter play. We'll come back after a 30-second timeout on WCLU Sports.
We're not superheroes, but when people need us, we answer the call. We're not weathermen, but we know the Kentucky seasons like the back of our hands. For over 40 years, we've serviced any brand, anytime, with the same-day service guarantee. Now that's a big promise, and that's probably why no one else does it. So when dealing with your heating and cooling, call HVAC Services, and you'll have the right team by your side.
WCLU.
We're back here in Scottie Gym. Chase Lanham alongside Joe Myers. We've got an HVAC Services instant replay for you here. It's going to be the Dia Bradley acrobatic layup right here. It gets the Raiders back in within one after one quarter of play here. It's 17-16 Lady Scotties after one quarter of play. It is going to be Lady Raider ball to open up this second quarter of play. As Joe finishes up adding the stats here in the first quarter.
Lady Scotties finished 5 of 8 from three-point range in that first quarter, 6 of 15 from the field overall. They out-rebounded Hart County 9-6. Hart County 6 of 13 from the field, 2 of 7 from three-point range.
Bradley with the Lady Scotties back in man-to-man. Jakiley Green also checked back in for the Lady Scotties.
Both teams ended up with 6 turnovers in that quarter.
It's back out top to Barber there. Gets it back to Bradley, being guarded by Green. She's going to get a screen from Hale, but she's picked up by Austin. Bradley drives now. She's cut off. They're going to get her for a traveling violation.
Lady Scottie defense has bothered Hart County here in the early going in this ball game.
It's a 3-1-1 press here for the Lady Raiders. It's into Kirkpatrick now. Gets in the middle. It's going to be stolen by Barber. It's in the hands of Jeffries. Back to Bradley now. She's being guarded by Austin. Going to get a screen from Hale here. She gets it over to Reynolds. She puts up a 3 that's good. It gives Hart County their first lead of the ball game at 19-17. It's into Kirkpatrick. She gets it over to Slagle, and they're going to get her for a travel now. It's going to be turnover number 8 for the
starting
Lady
to pile
Scotties.
up for the Lady Scotties as well.
Goodman checks back in for the Lady Scotties. She replaces Kirkpatrick. It's going to be Lady Raider ball. Bradley's going to throw it in for the Lady Raiders. Gets it into Hale at the top here. She's going to get it back to Bradley now. She's going to get a screen from Barber. Bradley's going to pull it for a 3 now. It's no good. Rebound to Slagle for the Lady Scotties. It's going to go out of bounds off the Lady Raiders. It's going to be Goodman thrown in for the Lady Scotties now. She gets it into Green. Green's got double team. Gets it off to Slagle now. Hagen's wide open. They get it to her. She goes up with a shot that's no good. Rebound to Barber. And they're going to get Bradley for coming back in here to be the first one to touch the ball, I believe. It's going to stay Lady Scottie basketball. It's going to be Goodman to get in. She gets it into Austin in the corner, out to the Green, over to Slagle. In the middle to Austin now. She puts up an 8-footer that's no good. Rebound goes to Hagen for the Lady Scotties. Back to Austin, over to Goodman now. Goodman's dry. She's going to get out to Green. Puts up a 3. It's in and out. Rebound to Hale for the Lady Raiders. Gets it off to Bradley now. She's going to bring it up with a full head of steam. She's going to drive down the middle now. Goes up the wild shot that's no good. Rebound there went to Barber, and she is fouled. They're going to get Goodman for the foul. It's her first, team first of the quarter. It's going to be Lexi Barber to go to the SCRTC free throw line where she's going to shoot too. Her first attempt is no good. It's a 19-17 lead for the Lady Raiders. 6:33 left in this second quarter.
Barber's their best free throw shooter percentage-wise at 78%.
She misses a second as well. Rebound to Hagen for the Lady Scotties. It's in the hands of Slagle now. She crosses the timeline with it being guarded by Jeffries. Slagle's going to drive now. Crosses over behind the back. Goes up with a shot that's no good. Rebound goes to Reynolds for the Lady Raiders. She brings it all the way up the floor now into the corner. Gets it out to Bradley now. Bradley's going to drive now. She's picked up by Hagen. It's out to Hale. Back to Reynolds. She drives now, puts up a floater. It's no good. Rebound goes in the hands. It's going to be a jump. It's going to be a foul here. They're going to get Hale for the foul. It's going to be her first of the quarter. It's going to be Riley Stroh to check in for the Lady Scotties. She replaces Carly Hagen. Goodman gets it into Slagle for the Lady Scotties. Back to Goodman. Jordy's looking here. Can't get it to anybody. Gets it to Green here. It's a 2-on-1 break again. That pass is batted by Hale, and they're going to get a foul here. That foul's going to go on Green. That's her first. Team second of the quarter.
It's a pass that Jakiley probably wants to loft over Hale. Instead, she tried a bounce pass, and Chloe able to get a hand on it and bat it down.
Kirkpatrick checks back in for the Lady Scotties. She replaces Goodman. Bradley has it, being guarded by Green. She's looking here for Barber, I think. Gets it out to Hale. Hale's looking to drive. She will dishes it off there to Reynolds. She puts up a 3. It's long. Rebound to Barber for the Lady Raiders. It's now out to Jeffries. Jeffries picks up her dribble. She's looking for Bradley. Gets it to her. Jakiley's reaching here, and they're going to get her with a foul here. That's going to be her second now. Team third of the quarter. That quickly sends Jordy Goodman back to the scorer's table as well. She's going to replace Green. 19-17 lead for the Lady Raiders. 5:30 left in the second quarter. It's Bradley. Gets it into Hale. And they're going to get a foul. They're going to get a foul here on Austin. That's her first, team's fourth of the quarter.
That was away from the basketball. I don't know if she grabbed somebody as they tried to break towards the ball or what. She's guarding Chloe Hale, so maybe she grabbed
I couldn't tell.
Hale by the arm or something. I don't know.
Gets it into Hale up top. That pass come in from Reynolds. Hale's looking now. She gets it off to Bradley, being guarded by Kirkpatrick now. Hale sets a screen for Bradley. Bradley's looking now. She can't get the shot up. She brings it back out top. She's now being guarded by Austin for the Lady Scotties. Here comes a double team. It's Kirkpatrick and Austin. It gets it back out in the middle to Reynolds. It's off to Hale. She's going to put up a three now. That's good. That is a Elmore Realty and Auction three-point shot. Lady Raiders take a 22-17 lead. It's a 6-0 run to begin the quarter as well for the Lady Raiders. Kirkpatrick gets it into Strode now. She gets it, goes up with it, and her shot's good.
That's a good job by Riley. She took some contact that time when the catch did not get called, but she hung with it and made the bucket.
That's the Lady Scotties' first points of the quarter. Bradley goes down through the lane, puts up a shot that's good. It's into Slagle now. She gets it across half court. She split three defenders there. It's off to Goodman now. It's out to Kirkpatrick, who's wide open for a three. She puts it up. It's good. That's an Elmore Realty and Auction three-point shot as well. Lady Scotties close within two here.
Kayla's on fire tonight, 4-5 from three-point range.
24-22, 4 minutes left here in the second quarter. South Warren has a 22-15 lead on the Trojan Nets at halftime. That is a three put up there by Jeffries. Her shot's no good. Rebound to Austin for the Lady Scotties. She's double-teamed, gets it back to Slagle now. She's going to cross the timeline with it. She's being guarded there by Reynolds. Slagle's going to drive, and they're going to get Reynolds for a foul here. That's going to be her second, team second of the quarter.
Put both hands on her as she tried to drive by. Cannot do that.
Roten checks back in for the Lady Raiders, replaces Reynolds, and also it was Hagan who checks in. She replaces Austin for the Lady Scotties. 3:45 left in the second quarter. 24-22 lead for the Lady Raiders. It's into Kirkpatrick now. Gets it out to Slagle. It's in the middle of Goodman now. It's out to Hagan. She pump fakes, goes baseline. They're going to get her for a traveling violation.
I don't know. She gave a head fake. I didn't really see her shuffle the feet, but maybe she did.
Turnover number 9, is that right?
That's right.
Turnover number 9 for the Lady Scotties. About halfway to their average they've been averaging lately. It's in the hands of Bradley. She's being guarded by Kirkpatrick now. Going to get off to Barber. She's being guarded by Stroke. It's into Hale now in the middle. She goes up with a shot that's no good. Rebound to Bradley now. It's out to Jeffries now. Back out to Barber. It's in the corner to Hale. She's looking to put it up. Can't. Gets it into Roten. And they're going to get her for a charge. It's going to be her second, team third of the quarter.
Credit Addie Slagle there for taking that contact.
Looks like Roten lowered the shoulder there on Slagle.
Turnover number 8 for the Lady Raiders.
24-22 lead for the Lady Raiders. It's into Slagle now. She gets it up to Kirkpatrick. Another 2-on-1 break here. She has it in the corner. She's going to get back out to Slagle now. Over to Kirkpatrick. She's going to put up a three. It's no good. Rebound to Barber for the Lady Raiders. It's in the hands of Bradley. She brings it in the front court, guarded by Kirkpatrick. It's off to Hale. It's in the corner to Roten now. It's back out to Bradley. 2:43 left in the second quarter. Gets a screen from Hale. Bradley drives through the lane, goes up with a shot that's no good. Rebound to Strode for the Lady Scotties. It's in the hands of Slagle now. 2:30 left in the second quarter. She's going to get a screen from Strode now. Slagle's going to drive now. Puts up a long floater. It's good and a foul.
Nice.
That foul's going to go on Roten. That's her third, team's fourth of the quarter. That's going to bring Haskins into the lineup here. She replaces Roten. It's going to be Slagle to go to the SCRTC free throw line where she's going to shoot one.
That little runner's a pretty consistent shot for Addie. Does a good job with it.
Her free throw attempt is good, and they're going to get a foul underneath here on Riley Strode, I believe. Is the basket good? Basket's going to be good there, but after that, they got Riley Strode for a foul. That's her first, team's fifth. It puts the Lady Scotties up 25-24. Now it's going to be Hale at the line because the Lady Raiders now in the double bonus the rest of the quarter. She's going to go to the SCRTC free throw line where she's going to shoot 2. Her first attempt is banked in.
Chloe shoots 52% on the season from the stripe.
That ties the ball game up at 25 now. Hale's second attempt is no good. Rebound to Hagan for the Lady Scotties. It's in the hands of Kirkpatrick. She's going to bring it to the front court now to this Lady Raider 3-2 defense.
Carly Hagan's 5 rebounds lead the team so far here in the first half.
It's off to Goodman on the right side. Back to Slagle. She's got the volleyball line now. It's into Hagan at the free throw line. She loses it but gets it back. It's off to Goodman. Back to Slagle. Slagle's going to drive now. Puts up a long floater again. It's off. It's going to go out of bounds off the Lady Scotties. It's going to be Austin and Green to check back in for the Lady Scotties. They replace Hagan and Goodman. It's 25 all here, just under 2 minutes left in the second quarter. Bradley so far only has 7 points for the Lady Raiders as well. She brings it into the front court now. She's being guarded by Kirkpatrick. Gets a screen there by Haskins. It's in Haskins' hands. Off to Hale. Back to Haskins. She's got it in the lane. Goes up with a shot that's no good. Rebound goes to Slagle for the Lady Scotties. It's in the hands of Kirkpatrick, who's racing up the right side with it now. Gets it back to Slagle. 1:30 left in the second quarter. Tie ball game at 25. It's back to Kirkpatrick. It's off to Slagle in the circle now. She's being guarded by Barber. Slagle's going to drive. She loses it. They're going to get a foul here on Bradley, I believe, for reaching in. Now they're going to get Barber for the foul. That's going to be her first, team's 5th. That's going to send Addie Slagle to SCRTC free throw line where she's going to shoot 2.
Addie with 6 points so far in the ball game.
Her first attempt rims out. .120 left here in the second quarter. It's 25 all. Slagle has a chance to put the Lady Scotties up 1 here. Her second attempt is no good. Rebound is going to be in the hands of Green. It's going to be a jump ball here. It's going to stay Lady Scotties basketball.
Good hustle that time by Jacali.
It's going to be Lady Scottie basketball underneath here. It's going to be Kirkpatrick to throw it in. It's going to go into Strode in the corner. It's off to Slagle, back up top to Green. Green's going to drive now. Goes up with a little jump shot in the middle. It's no good. Rebound to Hale for the Lady Raiders. It's in the hands of Bradley now. 25 all here. 1 minute to go in the second quarter. Bradley's going to drive now. She puts up a shot that's good.
Not sure she didn't push off a little bit there on Kayla Kirkpatrick, but no call.
27-25, just under a minute left in this second quarter. Lady Raiders lead. Slagle has it. Gets it off to Kirkpatrick back up top. Gives it off to Slagle in the circle. Lady Raiders in a 3-2 zone. I think the Lady Skies may be content to take 1 here. It's over to Green now. She gets a screen from Austin. It's in the corner to Kirkpatrick. She's going to drive now. Goes up with a shot that is good and a foul. That foul goes on Haskins. That's her first, team 6th of the quarter. It's going to be Addison Norris to check in for the Lady Skies. She replaces Green. And Sydney Kleikendall checks in for the Lady Scotties, replaces Strode. It's going to be Kayla Kirkpatrick to go to the SCRTC free throw line. She's going to shoot 1 to try to give the Lady Scotties a 1-point lead.
Quite the half for Kayla, 14 points.
Make it 15 as her free throw attempt is good. It puts the Lady Scotties back up 1 with 30 seconds left here in the second quarter. Bradley has it for the Lady Raiders. She's being guarded by Kirkpatrick. Gets a screen from Haskins. Norris picks her up now. It's in the middle to Haskins. She walked with it. They didn't call it. Now it's in the hands of Barber. It's Norris and Barber on the floor with it. And they're going to get a jump ball here. It's going to stay Lady Raider basketball.
Haskins, every time she catches the release, the last 2 times she's caught it, has taken a little bunny hop. Both times she catches it.
It's into Hale in the corner now, guarded by Austin. She's looking for Bradley. Can't get it to her. It's off in the hands of Jeffrey. She puts up a 3 now. It's way off. It's going to go out of bounds off the Lady Raiders. 10 seconds here for the Lady Skies to get a shot up here. It's Kirkpatrick to get it in. Gets it into Slagle now. She's going to get double teamed. She splits the double team, but it's stolen by Bradley. It's off to Jeffrey. She loses it. It's out of bounds off the Lady Raiders. It's going to be a turnover for both teams right there.
10 for Glasgow, 9 for Hart County.
It's into Austin, 3 seconds. She's got it at half court now. She's going to put up a long shot here. It's no good. It's going to be halftime here for the Lady Scotties. They lead 28-27 here at the half. We're going to come back after a 5-minute timeout on WCLU Sports.
South Central Bank has been investing in the Glasgow community for over 50 years. During that time, we've learned a thing or two about hard work, relationships, and a vision for success. South Central Bank is designed to make a difference in the prosperity of our customers and the communities it serves. We want to be a part of your success. Visit southcentralbank.com. South Central Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
With a history of scoring touchdowns and breaking records, Dakota Elmore knows a thing or two about hard work. At Elmore Realty and Auction, his team, often referred to as the A-Team, applies that same work ethic in how they serve this community. With a combined 200 years of experience, the team serves our commercial industry, helps families find their dream home, and makes your auction an easy, profitable, and positive experience. Elmore Realty and Auction, trusted since 1935. Check them out on Facebook for listings and auctions.
Hardee's 2 for $5 breakfast bake goodness into your morning. Choose a biscuit with sausage and egg, biscuit and gravy, or a country fried steak biscuit. Any two, just $5. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
Want to slash your cable bill? Save over $20 a month with MyStream TV from SCRTC. The savings alternative with the same great channel lineup you've always been accustomed to. Packages as low as $85 even include internet, at least 200 meg. This is a no-brainer. No more cable boxes, just an app. And you even get an extra stream. Wait till we show you catch-up TV. Compare your current service to the new MyStream TV from SCRTC. 678-2111. Call and save today.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery. Whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries, our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first, team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
Monticello Bank first opened its doors in 1895 as a single office in Monticello, Kentucky. Today, there are 21 MBC locations across the Commonwealth. From home loans to commercial lending, Monticello Bank offers a wide variety of convenient financial services and competitive rates from local people you know and trust. Visit them at 1434 Happy Valley Road in Glasgow and let them help make the financial side of your life a little easier. Monticello Bank, where people matter. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
We know there's a big difference between being in a community and being part of the community. That's why here in Glasgow, we cheer on the Scotties. We work hard every day to make a positive impact on the community we call home. Behind our golden arches, we strive daily to serve delicious food and treats. If you could only smell this McDonald's ad, you'd smell how delicious this burger and fries really are. Join our McTeam. To learn how, text KY209 to 38000. Benefits include a sign-on bonus up to $500.
Kentucky Farm Bureau agents wear a lot of hats. They're coaches, volunteers, church members, neighbors, someone who's there when you need them, especially when you need them most. That may be a lot of hats, but they're all the perfect fit. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Hey, son, what you doing?
Daddy, I'm going to own a dealership one day.
All right, I'll dream with you.
From one small dream to over 25 dealerships in the state of Kentucky, we have set out to provide Kentuckians with reliable vehicles and the best customer service for over 50 years. This may have started with a simple dream, but our dedication to our customers will go on for generations.
That is all I got here, Joe. We're going to get you started here with the Don Franklin halftime show and the Garcia's Grill sizzling stats here.
All right, thank you very much, Chase, with the Lady Scotties on top of Hart County 28-27 here at halftime. Here are the numbers for Hart County. They finished the first half with 9 turnovers. They had 27 points in the first half, 16 in the first quarter, 11 in the second. They were 10 of 26 from the field overall for 38%, 4 of 13 from three-point range for 31%, 3 of 6 at the free throw line for 50%. They had 13 rebounds, 3 of them coming on the offensive end. They were led in scoring by Dia Bradley and Kennedy Reynolds, each with 9 points in that first half. Bradley was 4 of 10 from the field. She was 1 of 4 from three-point range and had 1 rebound. That was an offensive rebound. Kennedy Reynolds with 9 points was 3 of 6 from the field. She was 1 of 3 from three-point range, 2 of 2 at the charity stripe, and she had 1 defensive rebound. Chloe Hale with 4 points here at halftime for Hart County. She was 1 of 3 from the field, 1 of 2 from three-point range, 1 of 2 at the charity stripe, and she leads the team with, tied for the team lead with 5 rebounds here at halftime. Lily Jeffries, 3 points at the break. She was 1 of 4 from the field. Those were all three-point attempts. She had 1 defensive rebound. Lexi Barber has 2 points for Hart County. She's 1 of 2 from the field overall, 0 of 2 from the charity stripe, and she has 5 rebounds, 2 of them on the offensive end. Abby Rose Roten played but did not score in that first half, and Nevaeh Haskins played but did not score. She was 0 of 1 from the field overall. Roten has 3 fouls for Hart County, and Kennedy Reynolds with 2. Other than that, you've got Chloe Hill, Lily Jeffries, and Lexi Barber all with 1, along with Nevaeh Haskins with 1 foul as well. Looking at the Garcia's Grill sizzling stats for the Lady Scotties, they turned it over 10 times in that first half. They scored 17 points in the first quarter, 11 in the second for their total of 28. They shoot 10 of 27 from the field overall for 37%. And they were 6 of 12 from three-point range for 50%, 2 of 4 at the free throw line for 50%, had 16 rebounds, 5 of them on the offensive end. They're led in scoring here at halftime by Kayla Kirkpatrick. Kayla had a big first half, 15 points. She was 5 of 7 from the field overall. She made 4 of 6 from three-point range, and she made her only free throw attempt. 6 points for Addie Slagle here at the break. She was 2 of 5 from the field, 1 of 2 from three-point range, 1 of 3 at the charity stripe. She had 3 rebounds. 3 points for Jordy Goodman. She was 1 of 2 from three-point range and had 2 rebounds, 1 of them offensive. 2 points for Cynthia Austin. She was 1 of 5 from the field overall and 0 of 1 from three-point range. She had 4 rebounds, 2 offensive. And 2 points for Riley Strode. She was 1 of 1 from the field and did not grab a rebound. Carly Hagan actually leads the Lady Scotties in rebounds. She did not score in the first half. She was 0 of 5 from the field, but she did get 5 rebounds, 2 of them coming on the offensive end. And that is a look at your Garcia's Grill sizzling stats for the Glasgow Lady Scotties as Glasgow leads Hart County by a score of 28-27 here at the break. Chase?
Thank you, Joe. We've still got about 3 minutes left for HVAC third quarter. I was looking, when I was scrolling through Twitter looking scores, the Lady Spartans had a 7-point lead at the half on the Lady Trojan net.
Really? Yeah, I heard you say that earlier, actually, but that's a surprise for sure.
That's a little bit of surprise down there at South Warren tonight as well.
We'll see if it holds up.
Metcalfe County defeated Greene County 60-46 in a girls' game at Greene County as well. Metcalfe continues to roll in the 16th district here. So we've got Dia Bradley only has 9 at the half, Joe. She averages 32 a game. She is only 4 of 10 from the field so far.
Yeah, Glasgow's done a good job on her defensively. They've bothered her quite a bit. They forced her to turn the ball over a few times. Glasgow did a great job in the first quarter, forcing Hart County into 6 turnovers. Hart County settled down a little bit, handled the ball a little bit better in that second quarter, only turned it over 3 times in the second period of play. But this is a good ball game so far. Glasgow out rebounding Hart County slightly, 16-13. Both teams shooting right at 38-37%. And Glasgow, the difference so far with Glasgow having this lead is Glasgow's 3-point shooting, 6 of 12 here at halftime from beyond the arc. Lady Scotties just need to, as is normally the case, they need to handle the ball a little bit better. 10 turnovers here at the break.
Yeah, Lady Scotties only shooting the 3 ball at 25% on the year, so they're well above their average so far here at halftime.
Well, Kayla Kirkpatrick, we felt like was due to have a big breakout night, and so far she's had it. 4 of 6 from three-point range, 5 of 7 overall. So
yeah, we've got about 1 minute here. I'm going to take a 30-second timeout, and we're going to come back with the HVAC third quarter. We're back after a 30-second timeout on WCLU Sports.
Are you looking for a new career where you'll be a part of a family-owned business for over 50 years? Walbert Trucking is a trucking company based right here in Glasgow. With Walbert Trucking, you'll get full benefits, great pay, and 401k. And you'll be home daily. Unlimited possibilities await you. Apply today and become a member of the Walbert Trucking team. 106 Sean Lane in Glasgow, 651-6784.
On WCLU.
We are back here at Scottie Gym where the Lady Scotties are playing the Lady Raiders. It's 28-27 here at the half. We're beginning the HVAC third quarter now. It's going to be Lady Scotties ball to open up the quarter as well, I believe. Lady Scotties lead 28-27 with 15 of those points coming from Kayla Kirkpatrick, who's 4 of 6 from the three tonight.
Yeah, we're hoping that Glasgow can get off to a better start tonight than what they have been in the last few ball games, and they did that. Jumped out to an 8-0 lead and then led 14-4 before Hart County began making their comeback. Hart County did end up with as much as a 5-point lead in that first half, according to what I wrote down here. Unless I missed something, their largest lead was at 5 at 22-17, but Glasgow able to get back in the lead by 1 as we start the third quarter.
It's going to be Lady Scotties ball to open up the third quarter. It's going to be Bradley, Reynolds, Hale, Jeffries, Barber. It's going to be the same 5 for the Lady Scotties. Slagle, Green, Austin, Kirkpatrick, and Hagan to begin this HVAC third quarter. It's going to be Kirkpatrick to get it in for the Lady Scotties here to begin this HVAC third quarter. It's into Austin. She gets it back to Kirkpatrick, back to Slagle on the right side. She was looking for Austin, gets it back out to Kirkpatrick. It's in the middle to Austin now. She's going to drive, gets it back out to Slagle. Slagle now drives through the middle, puts up a floater. It's no good. Rebound to Hagan, but they're going to get her going over the back of Barber. It's going to be her second, team's first of the quarter. It's going to be Lady Raider ball here. It's going to be Bradley to bring it up for the Lady Raiders. It's going to be guarded by Kirkpatrick now. Bradley had 9 first-half points for the Lady Raiders. She picks up her dribble. She's now looking, gets it off to Hale up top, back to Bradley. Bradley gets it over to Jeffries now on the right side. Into Hale. She puts up a short jumper that's good. Gets the Lady Raiders back on top at 29-28.
Now, Carly Hagan had Hale down the post, and Carly kind of backed off of her as she made the catch, and Hale just turned around and was wide open for the shot.
Green gets it off to Kirkpatrick, gets a screen from Hagan. Kirkpatrick gets it off to Hagan. She goes up with a shot that's good. That's a South Central bank shot. Lady Scotties regain the lead at 30-29. It's a 3 now been put up by Jeffries. It's no good. Rebound goes off inside to, looked like Hale there. It's a tie-up, and it's going to stay Lady Raider basketball. It's going to be Lady Raider basketball underneath. It's going to be Bradley to throw it in. She gets it into Hale now, excuse me. She's looking for Bradley. Can't get it to her. Gets it to her now. It's off in the corner to Jeffries. Jeffries is looking, gets it back out top to Hale, being guarded by Austin. It is over to Reynolds. She drives baseline now. She's cut off. It's stolen by Green for the Lady Scotties. She's going to bring it up. She's going to drive all the way down the baseline. She's got a clear lane to basket. Gets off to Austin. Nice pass. And Cynthia puts it in.
That's how it's done right there. Ja'Kylie Green drove to the bucket, found the open man across the lane.
Jeffries has it. Gets back out the top to Hale. She acted like she's going to shoot. She did not. Gets out to Reynolds. She puts up a 3 now. It's no good. Rebound to Hagan for the Lady Scotties, and she is fouled by Hale. It's going to be her second, team second of the quarter.
Carly with her 6th rebound of the night for Glasgow.
32-29 lead for the Lady Scotties. 6 minutes left in the HVAC third quarter. It's Slagle. She's going to bring it up she's going to cross the timeline with it now. She's being guarded by Reynolds, who has 2 fouls. It's into Green. She missed the shot. Rebound to Hagan, and they're going to get a foul down in the lane here on Barber. That's going to be her second, team second of the quarter. It's going to be Kirkpatrick throwing in underneath for the Lady Scotties. She gets it into Green here. Green's going to drive now. She loses it in the hands of Hale, out to Bradley. Scotty's got 3 defenders back. Bradley puts up a 3. Now it's short. Rebound goes in the hands of Hale, but it's going to be a jump ball in the hands of Slagle and Hale, and it's going to go to the Lady Scotties. It's a 32-29 lead here for the Lady Scotties. 5:38 left in the HVAC third quarter. Slagle's going to bring it up for the Lady Scotties. She crossed the timeline. It's a 1-4 flat set here. Slagle goes behind the back with it, drives through the lane, gets it out to Green. She puts up a three now. It's in and out. Rebound goes to Barber for the Lady Raiders in the hands of Bradley. She quickly races to the rim. She's going to go to the rim. They're going to get a foul here on Kirkpatrick. It's going to be only her first, team second of the quarter. It's going to be Lady Raider ball underneath. It's Barber. She gets it in to Reynolds. Back out top to Jeffries. She's going to drive now. Gets it off in the corner to Barber. She puts up a three. It's no good. Rebound's going to be saved by Hale, but she steps on the baseline. It's going to be Lady Scotties basketball.
Hey, Duke, Cynthia.
It's into Slagle. She's going to bring it to the front court now. She's going to be guarded here by Reynolds. It's off to Kirkpatrick, being guarded by Bradley. Gets a screen from Austin. It's back to Slagle on the right side. She gets it inside to Austin. Cynthia, she puts up a move, goes up with a shot that's no good, but there's going to be a foul here on Hale. That's going to be her third foul here, the team's third of the quarter. It's going to send Cynthia Austin to the SCRTC free throw line where she's going to shoot two.
First time to the line tonight for Cynthia.
Lady Scotties have only been to the free throw line 4 times. This is going to be the 5th and 6th free throw attempts of the night. Austin's first free throw is good. That sends DeVore into the ball game. She's going to replace Hale, who has 3 fouls for the Lady Raiders. Austin's second attempt now is good as well.
Good to see Cynthia step up there and knock down 2.
It's a 34-29 lead for the Lady Scotties. Bradley has it in her front court, guarded by Kirkpatrick. It's off to Jeffries. She gets it in the middle to now Reynolds. Try to get it inside DeVore. She has it. She dribbles baseline now. Goes up with a shot that's no good. Rebound to Barber. She misses it. Rebound goes to Hagan for the Lady Scotties. It's off to Austin now. And it's going to be stolen by Bradley. She's on the floor, and they're going to get a foul here. They're going to get Slagle for the foul. That's her second. Team's third of the quarter. It's going to be the 12th turnover for the Lady Scotties as well. It's going to be Reynolds to throw it in. She's looking here. She gets it into DeVore. Gets it off to Jeffries. And they're going to get Slagle for another foul here. That's going to be her third, team's 4th.
Tough luck there for Addie. She just kind of lost her footing, and as she fell to the ground, she ran into the offensive player.
Kind of one of them where she was at the wrong place at the wrong time there as well. Coach Lindsay's going to take a timeout for the Raiders here, and we're going to take it as well. Lady Scotties lead 34-29, 4:22 left in the HVAC third quarter. We'll be back after a 30-second timeout on WCLU Sports.
We're not superheroes, but when people need us, we answer the call. We're not weathermen, but we know the Kentucky seasons like the back of our hands. For over 40 years, we've serviced any brand, anytime, with the same-day service guarantee. Now that's a big promise, and that's probably why no one else does it. So when dealing with your heating and cooling, call HVAC Services, and you'll have the right team by your side.
WCLU.
We're back here in Scottie Gym. Chase Landerman alongside Joe Myers. We've got an HVAC Services instant replay for you. Here it's going to be the Cynthia Austin layup here off the pass from Jakali Green. She gets it to go down. Lady Scotties lead 34-29. I've got a score update for you as well. South Warren leads the Trojanettes 32-29 after 3 quarters of play at South Warren as well.
Sounds like Barron County's closed the gap a little bit.
Closed it from 7.5 to 3 after 3 quarters of play.
Would be an impressive win for South Warren if they can hang on for sure.
It will be. It's going to be Lady Raider ball here. It's going to be Bradley to throw it in here. 4:22 left in the HVAC third quarter. Then to DeVore, back to Bradley. She puts up a 3 now. It's going to be short. Rebound goes right into DeVore's hand. She goes up with it and is fouled and gets the bucket to go. That foul goes on Austin. That's her second. Team's 5th of the quarter. Lady Raiders will be shooting the rest of the quarter from the free throw line. DeVore's free throw attempt is good. It closes the gap here to 34-32. Lady Scotties lead. Green brings it up for the Lady Scotties. She gets it off to Goodman right in front of us. Gets it into Austin. She's going to go up the shot and is fouled. That foul goes on Barber. That's her third, team's fourth of the quarter. It sends Cynthia Austin to the SCRTC free throw line where she shoots 2 now.
2 of 2 so far.
Austin's first attempt is good. Puts the Lady Scotties at 35-32. It's going to be Strode to check in for the Lady Scotties. She's going to replace Hagan. Also checking in is Haskins. She replaces Barber for the Lady Raiders. Lady Scotties hold a 3-point lead, 35-32. Austin is at the line for 1. Her second shot is good. Puts the Lady Scotties up 36-32. 4 minutes left in the HVAC third quarter. Bradley gets it off to Jeffries now. It's off in the hands of Reynolds. She drives down the middle of the lane, loses it, but there's going to be a foul. This foul goes on Cynthia Austin. That's her third, team sixth of the quarter. That's going to send Kennedy Reynolds the SCRTC free throw line where she's going to shoot 2. The fouls for both clubs are piling up in this quarter. Reynolds' first attempt is no good.
Yeah, 10 fouls called between them here in this quarter.
Norris checks back in for the Lady Scotties. She replaces Austin. There's 3 Lady Raiders with 3 fouls. Hale, Barber, and Roten. There's 2 Lady Scotties with 3, Slagle and Austin.
Box out.
Allen County leads Greenwood 53-39 as that free throw attempt there by Reynolds was good. And the Allen County is the team the Lady Scotties will play on Friday at Allen County. It's a district matchup. Green has it for the Lady Scotties. She drives down the lane, goes up with a shot that's no good. Rebound to Strode. She goes back up with it. It's no good, but she is fouled. That foul goes on Haskin. That's her second, team sixth of the quarter here. Fifth of the quarter. It's going to be Strode to go to the SCRTC free throw line where she's going to shoot 2. Her first attempt is good.
Lady Scotties are now 8 of 10 from the charity stripe so far tonight. That's way above their normal 52% as a team.
Strode's second attempt is good as well. 9 of 11 on the night from the line for a team that normally shoots 50% at the line. It's in the hands of Jeffries now. Gets it off to Reynolds. She's picked up by Kirkpatrick. In the hand of Bradley, guarded by Goodman. Back out to Reynolds. She puts up a 3. It's good, and a foul. They're going to get Kirkpatrick for the foul. That's her second. That was a 3 there by Reynolds as well, and she's going to go to the line for a potential 4-point play.
Yeah, just a cardinal sin that time by Kaylee. Just can't commit a foul on a jump shooter like
Reynolds'
that.
free throw attempt's no good, but the rebound goes in the hands of Haskins. They're going to get her for a travel. It's a 38-36 lead for the Lady Scotties. 3:23 left in the HVAC third quarter.
11 turnovers for the Lady Raiders.
It's going to be Green to bring it up for the Lady Scotties. She's being guarded by Jeffries. Green picks up her dribble, gets it off to Kirkpatrick over there on the left side. Kayla's going to drive baseline now. She picks up her, they're going to get her for a travel now.
13 for the Lady Scotties.
Slagle checks back in for the Lady Scotties. She replaces Goodman. Addie has 3 fouls. Needs to make sure she don't pick up a 4th here very fast. Bradley brings it up for the Lady Raiders. They trail by 2, 38-36. It's off to Jeffries. Gets it back out top to Haskins. Bradley now gets it back out top for the Lady Raiders, guarded by Kirkpatrick. Bradley's looking to shoot. She's being patient, guarded by Kirkpatrick. Gets it off to Jeffries now. Kirkpatrick picks her up. Jeffries goes to the rim now, puts up a 6-footer. It's no good. Rebound is in the hands of Bradley. And they're going to get a foul inside now on Norris. It's going to be her first. It's going to send Bradley to the SCRTC free throw line where she's going to shoot 2. Both teams are now in a double bonus.
That's 8 fouls called in this quarter alone on Glasgow.
Bradley's free throw attempt is good. It's going to be Hagan to check back in for the Lady Scotties. She replaces Norris. Bradley's second attempt now to tie this ball game is good. Bounced around the rim and went down. It's 38-all with 2:30 left in the HVAC third quarter. As Green brings it up for the Lady Scotties, crosses the timeline. She's looking here. She's going to drive the rim, goes up with a shot that's good. Good move for Jacali there. It gets her on the board now. Her first bucket of the night. Bradley pushes the pace up the floor. She drives down through the lane, goes up a shot that's good. It's a 40-40 tie now. 2 minutes left in HVAC third quarter. Green has it in the circle for the Lady Scotties, guarded by Jeffries. Gets a screen from Strode. Green's going to drive now, goes up with a shot that is no good. Rebound to Strode for the Lady Scotties. And she loses it. It's going to be a tie-up down low. And it's going to go to the Lady Raiders. It's going to be Hale to check back in for the Lady Raiders. She replaces Haskins. It's a 40 game right here. 1:50 left in HVAC third quarter. Bradley's going to bring it up for the Lady Raiders, guarded by Kirkpatrick here. And she's going to get a screen from Hale. And Hale's going to get it back at the free throw line. She puts up a free throw line jumper. It's no good, and she is fouled by Strode. That's the second time a Lady Scottie player has fouled a jump shooter for the Lady Raiders here in the last few minutes. It's going to send Hale to the SCRTC free throw line where she's going to shoot 2. A 50% free throw shooter on the year. Her first attempt is no good.
1 of 3 tonight now.
It's a 40-40 game right now. Hale has the opportunity to put the Lady Raiders up 1. Hale's second attempt is short. Rebound goes in the hands of Reynolds. It's going to be out to Bradley now. Bradley's going to drive down the lane, puts up a jumper. It's short. Rebound goes to Slagle for the Lady Scotties. She's trapped and gets it out to Green. 1:28 left in the HVAC third quarter. She brings it across the timeline. Green's going to drive now. She's going to go up the shot that's no good. Rebound to Hale for the Lady Scotties. And she gets it out to Bradley. Bradley's pushing pace up the floor. She's going to pull up for a 3 now. It's good. That's an Elmore Realty auction 3-point shot. Puts the Lady Raiders up 3. 43-40. 1 minute left in this quarter. Green has it. Gets it out to Hagan at the top of the circle here, or top of the key, excuse me. Gets it to Strode at the elbow. Riley loses it, gets it back. It's out to Green. Green's looking to drive. She's going to pull it for a 3 now. It's no good. Rebounds to Bradley for the Lady Raiders, and it's stolen by Green. She gives up a shot that's good. Coach Kelsey Kirkpatrick's going to take a timeout here. Lady Raiders lead 43-42, and we're going to stay right here. We're going to take a 30-second timeout and come back on WCLU Sports.
When you come into Garcia's Grill, you're welcomed with a smile and you'll love the atmosphere. Garcia's was voted by the community as the best overall restaurant for the past 2 years. Great food at a great value. They serve fresh, delicious traditional Mexican dishes, incredible pasta, burgers, steaks, and seafood. People say you can never get burnt out on this restaurant because of all the amazing choices. Garcia's Grill, owned and operated by the Gomez Garcia family. Check them out on North Ray Street in Glasgow and on Facebook. Garcia's Grill, a different kind of Mexican restaurant.
WCLU.
We're back here in Scottie Gym. Chase Landrum alongside Joe Myers. We've got an HVAC Services instant replay for you here. It's going to be the Jacali Green steal that gets the Lady Scotties back within 1 here, 43-42. We got about 38 seconds left here in the third quarter. It's going to be Norris, Austin, Green, Slagle, and Kirkpatrick for the Lady Scotties. It's going to be DeVore for the Lady Raiders. It's going to be Bradley, Jeffries, Hale, and Reynolds for the Lady Raiders. 30 seconds left here in the HVAC third quarter. Bradley brings it in the front court, gets it off to Jeffries. It's in the middle to Hale, back to Bradley. She's going to put up a long 3 here. That's good. That's an Elmore Realty auction 3-point shot.
That was deep, Chase. Probably a 22-footer there.
20 seconds left here. Slagle has it for the Lady Scotties. She loses it, gets it back in the lane, tries to get out to Kirkpatrick. She's on the floor with it. It's going to be a steal for Bradley. It's in the hands of DeVore, off to Hale. 10 seconds left in the quarter. Gets it off to Bradley. Bradley gets it off over to Reynolds. She puts up a three now. It's no good. Rebound to Norris for the Lady Scotties. It's going to be it for the HVAC third quarter. It's going to be a 46-42 lead for the Raiders here after 3 quarters of play. We'll be back after a 30-second timeout for the Walbert Trucking fourth quarter on WCLU Sports.
South Central Bank has been investing in the Glasgow community for over 50 years. During that time, we've learned a thing or two about hard work, relationships, and a vision for success. South Central Bank is designed to make a difference in the prosperity of our customers and the communities it serves. We want to be a part of your success. Visit southcentralbank.com. South Central Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Recipe, candied bacon, coated with caramelized brown sugar and a hint of pepper. Try it on a made-from-scratch breakfast biscuit with egg and cheese.
We are back here in Scottie Gym. Chase Landrum alongside Joe Myers. We have a 46-42 lead for the Ladies Raiders here after 3 quarters of play. We're here for the Walbert Trucking fourth quarter now. Lady Scotties get outscored in the quarter, 19-14. Lady Scotties did not make a 3-point bucket in the quarter. Lady Raiders made 3. It's going to be Slagle, Green, Austin, Norris, and Kirkpatrick for the Lady Scotties. It's going to be Barber, Jeffries, Bradley, Reynolds, and Hale for the Lady Raiders to open up the Walbert Trucking fourth quarter. It's also going to be Lady Scotties basketball. Gets it into Green to start the Walbert Trucking fourth quarter. And the clock has not started yet for some reason here. But we still play. Now it starts. It's Green with it here. She loses it, gets it back. She traveled with it.
Turnover number 13.
Lady Raiders going to get their first possession here in the Walbert Trucking fourth quarter. It's going to be into Bradley, who had 10 points in that HVAC third quarter. Bradley has it. She's going to get a screen from Barber. She tried to drive the middle, could not. In the corner to Jeffries now. Back to Bradley, being guarded by Austin. She's going to get a screen here from Hale. Gets it to Hale now inside. It's out to Barber. Back out to Bradley. She's going to drive baseline now on Green. She goes up with a shot that is good. That's a South Central Bank shot as well. Lady Raiders lead 48-42, and I believe that is their largest lead of the night.
I was still adding up stats, Chase. Was that Hale you said?
That was Bradley.
Bradley, okay, thank you.
Green has it for the Lady Scotties. She's looking to drive, cannot. She's being guarded by Jeffries here. They're going to get a foul on Jeffries. It's going to be her second, team first of the quarter.
And I misspoke a moment ago. That last turnover by Glasgow was actually their 15th.
15.
Yep.
It's going to be Kirkpatrick throwing in from the sideline now, who has not scored in this half after having 15 in the opening half. Then to Austin, back to Kirkpatrick now. Gets it over to Slagle. She's being guarded by Reynolds. Back out to Kirkpatrick up top now into Austin. Austin's going to drive the rim now. Goes up a shot that's no good. Rebound does go to Austin now. Out to Norris. She puts up an 8-footer now. It's no good. Rebound to Barber for the Lady Raiders. She gets it off to Bradley. Bradley quickly races up the floor. Gets it off to Jeffries in the corner for a wide open 3. It's good. That's an Elmore Realty and Auction 3-point shot. Lady Raiders go up 51-42.
Their largest lead of the night.
Slagle's going to drive down the lane, and she puts up a little floater. It's no good. Rebound to Reynolds for the Lady Raiders. It's in the hands of Bradley. She's going to get in the corner to Jeffries again. She pump fakes, goes around, puts up an 8-footer that's no good. Rebound goes through the hands of Hale, and it's going to stay Lady Raider basketball. Goodman's going to check in for the Lady Raiders. She replaces Slagle. It's going to be Bradley to throw it in for the Lady Raiders. She's going to get it out top to try to get to Hale, but it's stolen by Austin. Good eyes there by Austin. It's off to Austin now. She's going to drive down the baseline. She puts it up and in. That's a South Central Bank shot. Gets them back within 7 at 51-44. Bradley has it for the Lady Raiders, and they're going to get a push here on Green. It's going to be her third, team first of the quarter.
Trying to fight through the screen set by Chloe Hill that time. Just a little too aggressive.
It's going to be Bradley to throw it in. She's going to get it into Hale. going to be back to Bradley now. She's being guarded by Kirkpatrick. Bradley's going to drive now. Goes up with a layup. It's good.
Bradley starting to get a little bit more successfully to the basket now, Chase.
53-44, Lady Raiders lead. Green has it. It's in the hands of Goodman now. She gets it back out to Kirkpatrick, who fires up a three. It is banked in. That's an Elmore Realty and Auction three-point shot. Brings the Lady Scotties back within 6 at 53-47. We're going to take a 30-second timeout here as Coach Kirkpatrick takes it as well and come back on WCLU Sports.
South Central Bank has been investing in the Glasgow community for over 50 years. During that time, we've learned a thing or two about hard work, relationships, and a vision for success. South Central Bank is designed to make a difference in the prosperity of our customers and the communities it serves. We want to be a part of your success. Visit southcentralbank.com. South Central Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
WCLU.
We're back here in Scottie Gym. Chase Landrum alongside Joe Myers. We've got an HVAC Services instant replay. It's going to be the Kayla Kirkpatrick three at the top of the key here that was banked in and gets the Lady Scotties back within 6 at 53-47. It's going to be Lady Raider basketball after the timeout here.
Dia Bradley now up to 22 points, Chase, after just having 9 at halftime. So she has gotten hot here in the second half. Lady Scotties need to try to find a way to keep her calmed down a little bit.
Bradley has it in the circle now. She's being guarded by Kirkpatrick. They were trying to get Jeffries. They couldn't. Bradley's going to drive now. Put the spin move on. It's into Barber in the corner. Out to Jeffries on the right wing now. It's in the middle to Reynolds. Back out to Barber. She's going to put up a long two that's good. 55-47. Lady Raider lead now. 5 minutes left in the Walbert Trucking fourth quarter. It's Green with it for the Lady Scotties. Gets it off to Kirkpatrick. It's out to Goodman now. She's looking to drive. She's cut off. Back out to Austin. Austin's going to drive. Goes around. Hale goes up with a shot that's good.
Good aggressive move that time by Cynthia. Got a step on her defender and got to the bucket and finished it off.
That's her 12th point of the night I've got her for. It's 55-49. Lady Raider lead. It's going to be Bradley. Brings it in the front court. Guarded by Kirkpatrick again. Gets it off to Reynolds. It's out top to Barber. It's going to be down low to Hale here on the baseline. She's looking here. She's going to dribble it back out to Reynolds, who pump fakes and drives down the lane, goes up with a shot that's no good. Rebounds in the hands of Bradley now, and they're going to get a jump ball here, and it's going to stay Lady Raider basketball. Slagle's going to check in for the Lady Scotties. She replaces Goodman. It's going to be Bradley to throw it in for the Lady Raiders. Gets it into Barber. It's going to be in the corner to Bradley, but she got it to her now. Bradley's got it at the top now. Going to get a screen from Hale. Bradley knifes through the lane, goes up a shot that's no good, and it's going to go out of bounds off the Lady Raiders.
Good defense that time.
Excuse me.
Carly Hagan there stood her ground and forced a bad shot that time by Bradley.
It's going to be Barber to throw it in this time for the Lady Raiders. She's looking, gets it in there to Hale, but it's tipped. It's going to go through the hands. It's back to Barber, inside to Bradley now. She goes up a shot that's good. That's a South Central Bank shot. Might have been a charge there by Bradley as well.
Definitely looked like she lowered the shoulder, but didn't get the call.
57-49. It's in the hands of Green. She's going to drive down the lane, gets it off to Hagan. Hagan has it on the baseline. She goes up with a shot that's no good. Rebound to Hale for the Lady Raiders. It's in the hands of Bradley now. She's got it on the right side, guarded by Kirkpatrick now. 3:30 left in the Walbert Trucking fourth quarter. Bradley has it up top on the volleyball line now. Bradley drives down the lane. She is stripped by Kirkpatrick, and it's going to be a steal for Kirkpatrick. She's got it now. She gets it off to Austin on the baseline. She loses it. She's looking for Kirkpatrick. Gets it to her, and it's going to go out of bounds off the Lady Raiders. It's going to be Kirkpatrick to throw it in for the Lady Scotties now. She gets it into Green, who is fouled by Jeffries. It's going to be her third, team's second of the quarter. It's going to be Kirkpatrick throwing in underneath now. It's into Hagan. Nobody was paying attention for the Lady Raiders. She goes up with a shot that's no good. Rebound goes to Hagan now, and they're going to get a foul here on Hale. That is going to be her fourth, team third of the quarter.
Carly Hagan now with 9 rebounds to lead Glasgow on the night.
It's into Slagle in the corner. It's out to Green. She's going to fire up a three now. It's way off. Rebounds in the hands of Bradley. She's going to bring it up the floor now, and she's going to fire up a long three now. It's short. Rebound is in the hands of Green. She's got it on the sideline over there. She now is in the middle. 2-on-2 break. Green's looking to drive the rim. She cannot. Gets it off to Slagle in the corner. Kirkpatrick's wide open up top. They got it to Austin now, who loses it as well. She's on the floor. There's going to be a jump ball here, and it's going to stay Lady Scotties basketball. It's a 57-49 game here. It's going to be DeVore to check in. She replaces Hale. It's going to be Kirkpatrick throw it in for the Lady Scotties. Gets it into Austin. Kirkpatrick's going to come back and get it. She's going to drive to the rim now. Gets it out to Slagle. Now she's going to drive the rim. Puts up that floater, long floater, and it's good. Bounced around and went down. The 57-51 game. And that is a three there by Jeffries. She knocks it down. That's an Elmore Realty auction three-point shot. It's 60-51 now. Lady Raider lead.
Jeffries now 3 of 7 from three-point range here in the ball game.
That is their 5th three of the half, by the way, as well. Ties their largest lead at 9 now. 2 minutes left in the Walbert Trucking fourth quarter. It's Green that brings it up for the Lady Scotties now. Gets it off to Kirkpatrick. It's going back out to Slagle now. Back to Kirkpatrick. She's going to fire up a long three. It's off. Rebound's going to be saved in by Hagan, but it's in the hands of Barber now. Back to Jeffries. She's going to bring it up the sideline now. And she's going to lose it. And they're going to get a foul here on Kirkpatrick.
Yeah, Bradley got to the basketball first, picked it up, and Kayla, she was trying to dive in there to grab the ball, ran underneath the feet of Bradley that time.
That's Kayla's third, team's second of the quarter. Hale checks back in. She replaces DeVore. It's a 60-51 ball game here. 1:47 left in the Walbert Trucking fourth quarter. Bradley gets it into Hale now. She pump fakes. She's going to drive to the bucket. She is stripped now. They're going to get a foul here. That's a quick trigger of the whistle there. It's going to be Green with it. That's her fourth, team's third of the quarter. It's going to be Barber to throw it in now. She's going to get into Hale in the corner, being guarded by Austin. It's out to Bradley now. Kirkpatrick goes for the steal, doesn't get it. It's off to Barber. It goes right through her hands, out of bounds. No, they say it went off a Lady Scottie player.
Oh, well, let me.
No, it didn't. I take it back.
Okay.
I thought Lady Raiders thought it went off a Lady Scottie player, so they thought it was their ball. It's going to be the Lady Scotties have it. Green has it. She's going to drive down the lane, goes up with a shot. They're going to get her for a charge. That is her 5th, team's 4th of the quarter. It's going to be Goodman to check in. She replaces Green. Coach Lindsay of Hart County is going to take a timeout here. It's 60-51, Lady Raider lead. We're going to take a 30-second timeout and come back on WCLU Sports.
When you come into Garcia's Grill, you're welcomed with a smile and you'll love the atmosphere. Garcia's was voted by the community as the best overall restaurant for the past 2 years. Great food at a great value. They serve fresh, delicious traditional Mexican dishes, incredible pasta, burgers, steaks, and seafood. People say you can never get burnt out on this restaurant because of all the amazing choices. Garcia's Grill, owned and operated by the Gomez Garcia family. Check them out on North Ray Street in Glasgow and on Facebook. Garcia's Grill, a different kind of Mexican restaurant.
Glasgow High School Sports is on WCLU.
We're back here in Scottie Gym. Chase Slandrum alongside Joe Myers. It's Lady Raider balls up 60-51. 1:26 left in the Walbert Trucking fourth quarter. It is into Reynolds now. She brings it all the way up the sideline now. Gets it off to Bradley. Bradley's got it in the circle, guarded by Kirkpatrick. Bradley's looking to drive. Cannot. Gets it out to Jeffries. And they're going to foul Jeffries. It's going to be Slagle's fourth foul, the team fifth. It's going to send Jeffries to SCRTC free throw line where she's going to shoot 2. Score update for you all. Barron County defeats South Warren 46-45.
I thought the Trojanettes might come back and win that ball game.
And,
but
and Allen County beats Greenwood 66-52. That's the Lady Scotties' next opponent as well. Jeffries' first free throw is in and out.
Just got a text a moment ago from Josh Berry, who keeps up with a lot of stuff with high school basketball, and he said Dia Bradley became Hart County's all-time leading scorer last week at the Gatlinburg tournament they played in.
Jeffrey's second free throw is good as well. Puts them their largest lead of the night, 61-51. 1 minute left here in the Walbert Trucking fourth quarter, and that foul is going to go on Reynolds. That's her third, team's fourth of the quarter. Clock ran a little bit long there. They're going to add a little time back to the clock here. It's probably going to be 1:04 if I had to guess, because the clock kept running for a little bit. 1:02 is what it's going to be.
Now, to be honest with you, it didn't start for about 5 or 6 seconds at the start of this quarter, so it probably
evened out.
Probably
right
evens
there.
out if they didn't put the time back on the clock.
1 minute and 2 seconds left here in the ballgame. It's 61-51. It's the end of Austin for the Lady Scotties. She's being guarded by Barber. Austin's going to drive now, gets it off to Hagan down the baseline. She loses it in the hands of Barber. Bradley's going to bring it up for the Lady Raiders now. 48 seconds left in the Walbert Trucking fourth quarter. 40 seconds left. Bradley still has it. She's dribbling around. It's going to be a double team here by Goodman and Kirkpatrick.
She's just trying to play keep away
Bradley
right now.
loses it. It's going to be a jump ball here, and it's going to stay Lady Raider basketball. 30 seconds left in the Walbert Trucking fourth quarter. It's 61-51. Lady Raiders lead. And they have the ball underneath here. It's going to be Reynolds to throw it in. Gets it into Hale. It's going to be stolen there by Slagle, but they're going to get Hale for her fifth foul. It's going to be Chloe Hale's fifth foul, the team's fifth as well. It's going to send Addie Slagle to SCR2C free throw line. She's going to shoot 2. Slagle on the year is only a 40. She is only a 38% free throw shooter, and she knocked the first one down. She is 2 of 4 on the night. Her second attempt now is no good. Rebound goes to Jeffries for the Lady Raiders. And it's going to be back tapped and stolen by Slagle there. Addie's going to bring it across timeline with 20 seconds left here in the Walbert Trucking fourth quarter. She's doubled, and it's going to be stolen by Barber. It's in the hands of Bradley now. It's a 61-52 game with Bradley having it for the Lady Raiders, and that's going to do it, I believe. Lady Scottie's going to lose 61-52. It's going to drop them to 3-12 on the year, 0-1 in the district. It's going to take the Lady Raiders to 8-3 on the year. We're going to come back after a 7-minute timeout with the Don Franklin postgame show on WCLU Sports.
Hardee's 2 for $5 breakfast bake goodness into your morning. Choose a biscuit with sausage and egg, biscuit and gravy, or a country fried steak biscuit. Any two, just $5. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
With a history of scoring touchdowns and breaking records, Dakota Elmore knows a thing or two about hard work. At Elmore Realty and Auction, his team, often referred to as the A-Team, applies that same work ethic in how they serve this community. With a combined 200 years of experience, the team serves our commercial industry, helps families find their dream home, and makes your auction an easy, profitable, and positive experience. Elmore Realty and Auction, trusted since 1935. Check them out on Facebook for listings and auctions.
If you already have internet through SCRTC, there's a pretty good chance your speed just went up, maybe even paying less. And if you don't, check on fiber optic with SCRTC in your area, because 500 meg is now only $70. That's $500 down and upload. And if you want more speed, SCRTC got it. Up to 5 gig of it. Make the switch right now at scrtc.com and we'll do the install free. This won't last forever. With unmatched customer support, SCRTC, your best and last internet provider.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery. Whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries, our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first, team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
Monticello Bank first opened its doors in 1895 as a single office in Monticello, Kentucky. Today, there are 21 MBC locations across the Commonwealth. From home loans to commercial lending, Monticello Bank offers a wide variety of convenient financial services and competitive rates from local people you know and trust. Visit them at 1434 Happy Valley Road in Glasgow and let them help make the financial side of your life a little easier. Monticello Bank, where people matter. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We know there's a big difference between being in a community and being part of the community. That's why here in Glasgow, we cheer on the Scotties. We work hard every day to make a positive impact on the community we call home. Behind our golden arches, we strive daily to serve delicious food and treats. If you could only smell this McDonald's ad, you'd smell how delicious this burger and fries really are. Join our McTeam. To learn how, text KY209 to 38000. Benefits include a sign-on bonus up to $500.
Kentucky Farm Bureau agents wear a lot of hats. They're coaches, volunteers, church members, neighbors, someone who's there when you need them, especially when you need them most. That may be a lot of hats, but they're all the perfect fit. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Hey, son, what you doing?
Daddy, I'm going to own a dealership one day.
All right, I'll dream with you.
From one small dream to over 25 dealerships in the state of Kentucky, we have set out to provide Kentuckians with reliable vehicles and the best customer service for over 50 years. This may have started with a simple dream, but our dedication to our customers will go on for generations.
Are you looking for a new career where you'll be a part of a family-owned business for over 50 years? Walbert Trucking is a trucking company based right here in Glasgow. With Walbert Trucking, you'll get full benefits, great pay, and 401k. And you'll be home daily. Unlimited possibilities await you. Apply today and become a member of the Walbert Trucking team. 106 Sean Lane in Glasgow, 651-6784.
We're not superheroes, but when people need us, we answer the call. We're not weathermen, but we know the Kentucky seasons like the back of our hands. For over 40 years, we've serviced any brand, anytime, with a same-day service guarantee. Now that's a big promise, and that's probably why no one else does it. So when dealing with your heating and cooling, call HVAC Services, and you'll have the right team by your side.
When you come into Garcia's Grill, you're welcomed with a smile and you'll love the atmosphere. Garcia's was voted by the community as the best overall restaurant for the past 2 years. Great food at a great value. They serve fresh, delicious traditional Mexican dishes, incredible pasta, burgers, steaks, and seafood. People say you can never get burnt out on this restaurant because of all the amazing choices. Garcia's Grill, owned and operated by the Gomez Garcia family. Check them out on North Ray Street in Glasgow and on Facebook. Garcia's Grill, a different kind of Mexican restaurant.
Hardee's newest handcrafted recipe? Candied bacon, coated with caramelized brown sugar and a hint of pepper to add a whole new level of goodness to breakfast, lunch, dinner, or anytime. Hardee's, goodness in the making.
Hart County scored 16 points in the first quarter, 11 in the second, 19 in the third, and 15 in the fourth for a total of 61. They finished the ballgame with 17 turnovers on the night. They shoot 22 of 53 from the field overall for 42%. They were 9 of 24 from three-point range for 38%, 8 of 16 at the charity stripe for 50%. They had 27 rebounds, 8 of them on the offensive end. They were led in scoring tonight by Dia Bradley, who after only having 9 at halftime winds up with 25 points. She was 10 of 21 from the field overall. She made 3 threes out of 9 attempts, so 3 of 9 from three-point range, 2 of 2 at the charity stripe, and she had 4 rebounds, 2 of them on the offensive end. 13 points for Kennedy Reynolds. She was 4 of 10 from the field overall, 2 of 6 from three-point range, 3 of 5 at the foul line. She had 3 rebounds, 1 offensive. 10 points for Lily Jeffries. She was 3 of 9 from the field overall, 3 of 7 from three-point range, 1 of 2 at the foul line, and she had 2 rebounds. 6 points for Chloe Hale. She was 2 of 5 from the field, 1 of 2 from three-point range, 1 of 4 at the charity stripe. She had 7 rebounds on the night to go with those 6 points. Lexi Barber had 4 points for Hart County. She was 2 of 5 from the field. All of those were 2-point attempts. She was 0 of 2 at the charity stripe. She led the team with 9 rebounds, 3 of them on the offensive end. Abby Rose Roten played but did not score, did not grab a rebound. Nevaeh Haskins played, did not score. She was 0 of 1 from the field and had 1 offensive rebound. And Addison DeVore had 3 points on the night. She was 1 of 2 from the field overall, both 2-point attempts, and 1 of 1 at the charity stripe. She had 1 offensive rebound. So Hart County with the victory improves to 8-3 on the season. Now the Garcia's Grill sizzling stats for the Lady Scotties. They scored 17 points in the first quarter, 11 in the second, 14 in the third, and 10 in the fourth for a total of 52. They had 18 turnovers on the night, did the Lady Scotties. Glasgow shoots 18 of 49 from the field overall for 37%, 7 of 16 from three-point range for 44%, 9 of 13 from the charity stripe for 69%, 26 rebounds for Glasgow on the night, 10 of them on the offensive end. Glasgow led in scoring tonight by Kayla Kirkpatrick. Kayla had 18 points. She was 6 of 9 overall from the field. She was 5 of 8 overall from three-point range, 1 of 1 at the charity stripe. She did not get a rebound. 12 points for Cynthia Austin. She was 4 of 9 from the field, 0 of 1 from three-point range, 4 of 5 at the charity stripe, had 5 rebounds, 1 offensive. 9 points for Addie Schlegel. She was 3 of 8 from the field overall, 1 of 2 from three-point range, 2 of 5 at the charity stripe, and had 4 rebounds. 4 points for Jakiley Green. She was 2 of 11 from the field, 0 of 4 from three-point range, and had 3 defensive rebounds. 4 points as well for Riley Strode off the bench. She was 1 of 1 from the field. That was a 2-point try. 2 of 2 at the charity stripe, and had 2 offensive rebounds. 3 points for Jordy Goodman. She finished 1 of 2 from the field. Those were both 3-point attempts, and she had 2 rebounds, 1 offensive. And 2 points for Carly Hagan. She was 1 of 8 from the field, but led the team with 9 rebounds, 4 of them on the offensive end of the court. Addison Norris did not score. She was 0 of 1 from the field, but did grab 1 defensive rebound in the ball game. So that'll wrap it up here with the Garcia's Grill sizzling stats. Lady Scotties falling to 3-12 on the season with this loss. Chase?
Thank you, Joe. We got Coach Kelsey Kirkpatrick joining us after a 61-52 loss here, Coach. I thought we lost Dia Bradley in transition tonight a little bit. She's a superb athlete, though. She's going to Campbellsville on a NAIA scholarship. D1, what am I thinking?
But still, same thing, one of the same. Campbellsville's a very good program.
They are.
So I would match them up there.
Number 1, basically in the top 10 every year of NAIA. But I'm looking down through our stats here tonight. Kayla Kirkpatrick had 18 points tonight, kind of come out of her little slump she was in as well. She was, I think, 5 of 8 from 3 tonight, and 4 of those came in the first half.
Yeah, and then they made the adjustment. They put Dia on her, but I was proud with how all the girls played and executed things. We got lost in transition. Dia does a very good job of setting up her teammates. We was worried about Dia, which was fine. We picked her up at half court, but who's going to take the next pass? So, we leave 22 wide open in the corner, and she drills a couple threes down there late. And once threes start stacking, it's kind of hard to fight back, especially whenever there's, 4 or 5 minutes left in the game.
I also thought Cynthia Austin was more aggressive down inside tonight. She's getting to the bucket, being aggressive with the ball, not being like just –
yeah, she during the Christmas break tournaments, she was getting frustrated with herself about missing layups, and I told her it's a mind game. The only thing that told her back is herself. She's just got to let it go and be comfortable with letting it fly. But, you know, another one inside, Carly Hagan has been impressive. You know, she averaged, not average, but she had 10 rebounds the other night against a good, what was it, Crittenden County team.
Crittenden County.
So, you know, I'm impressed with how she's been playing inside. She had 9 tonight.
She had 9 tonight, 4 on the offensive boards.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm proud with how we're playing and how we're looking. We just kind of got to build, and we got to finish a game. You know, that's the ultimate goal. We got to learn how to finish, not just be content with having a lead for a second.
Yeah, you all had the halftime lead of 28-27. Got outscored 34-24 in the second half.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that just one quarter. Like
Yeah.
that one little run in the ball game just makes the final total.
Yeah,
It's that
yeah.
one run. And I look back at the end of the third quarter there when they got the steal. And then I think it was Jeffries that put up at 3 over in the corner
Yep.
there. That put
It
him up
was.
6.
It was.
And that was the kind of like the –
Yeah, and we talked about that just now as well, just about, you know, basketball's a game of runs. You know, you can't take off for a second. You can't take off a play. The entire time you're on the floor, you got to give 110%. When you get tired, you got to let somebody know, come get you a break before, because you don't want me to sub you out. You want to sub yourself out kind of deal. Like, that's the mentality they got to have. They don't want to take a play off and slack off.
So we'll be back in action at Allen County for a district game on Friday.
Yep.
Against the Lady Patriots, who just defeated Greenwood it was about 15 points a minute ago, I just seen. So we'll see you all back down there on Friday night, Coach. Thanks for coming by.
Thank you.
Thank you. That is head coach Kelsey Kirkpatrick after a 61-52 loss here against the Hart County Lady Raiders. That drops them to 3-12 on the year, 0-1 in the district. We will come back after a 1-minute timeout for the Don Franklin pregame show for the boys contest on WCLU Sports.
South Central Bank has been investing in the Glasgow community for over 50 years. During that time, we've learned a thing or two about hard work, relationships, and a vision for success. South Central Bank is designed to make a difference in the prosperity of our customers and the communities it serves. We want to be a part of your success. Visit southcentralbank.com. South Central Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
With a history of scoring touchdowns and breaking records, Dakota Elmore knows a thing or two about hard work. At Elmore Realty and Auction, his team, often referred to as the A-Team, applies that same work ethic in how they serve this community. With a combined 200 years of experience, the team serves our commercial industry, helps families find their dream home, and makes your auction an easy, profitable, and positive experience. Elmore Realty and Auction, trusted since 1935. Check them out on Facebook for listings and auctions.
Sports is on. WCLU.
We're back here in Scottie Gym. Chase Landrum, and alongside Joe Myers, who will be quickly joining me here, we got the Raiders and the Scotties here. The Raiders come in with a 7-2 record on the year. Scotties come in at 3-7 on the year, 0-1 in the district. Hart County leads the series at 3-2 since 1998 and have won 3 in a row. Hart County won this game last year 62-56. At Hart County and Glasgow has lost 7 of their last 8 games after starting 2-0, Joe.
Yeah, Chase, I'm sorry. I just now sat right back down here. Yeah, Glasgow is, not playing great right now, obviously. I do think they played a little bit better in the Franklin game, that last game down there, than they did in the first 2 games at Franklin Simpson High School in that Christmas event they played in. But yeah, they desperately just need a win. And sometimes you just need some things to go your way, and hopefully the Scotties will get that tonight. I don't really know much about Hart County. I know they've got a pretty good record, but again, I don't know a whole lot about the teams that they have played. But this is all about Glasgow tonight, in my opinion. They just need to come out, play their game. They're capable of beating this team, I believe. But we'll just have to wait and see how it happens.
Yes, and as I look down at the roster through Hart County team here, it's a bunch of their football players that we've seen on the football field this year, like Jackson Shoulders, Jacob Shoulders, Connor Trent, Clark Rexroad, Josh Crump. They were all on the football field when we played them in football as well. So
yeah, I'm looking at Jackson and Jacob Shoulders, and I see they're the two top scorers on the team, and they're brothers, I'm pretty sure. But Jackson was an outstanding tight end on that semifinal football team. Of course, Hart County, as most of you know, just had the best season they've ever had in school history in football, made the state semifinals in Class 3A. Going into this season, they had only won one postseason game, I think, in the school's history, if I remember reading that correctly. And that seems to have translated over here to basketball because they're off to a 7-2 start in basketball. But Jackson Shoulders, that outstanding tight end on the football team, is leading their basketball team with 18 points a game. Jacob Shoulders is the quarterback, and he is second on the team and scoring at 15 points per game. And then you mentioned Connor Trent. He was an outstanding wide receiver. He averages 10 points a game. And then their fourth leading scorer, Clark Rexrope, was an outstanding running back. J.D. Crump is their fifth leading scorer. He was a great running back. So their top five scorers were all really good football players for this Hart County Ball Club. So that tells me they're just good athletes, not just good football players, because they're good basketball players too, apparently.
Well, I just got a text here that said Clark Rexroad is now the all-time leader in assists at Hart County as of a couple weeks ago as well. And Jackson Shoulders also averages about 10 rebounds a game, so he basically averages a double-double for them.
Yeah, he's right at 9.4 rebounds a game. And I don't hold me to this, but I think Jackson Shoulders is going to have an opportunity to play college football, if I remember seeing that correctly. I apologize. I know we may have some Hart County folks listening to us or watching us tonight, but I think I saw where he is going to have an opportunity to play college football. He is an outstanding football player, and like you said, averaging nearly a double-double, so the Scotties going to have their hands full trying to guard him on the basketball court as well.
Scotty's coming off of a 72-61 loss at Franklin Simpson the other night, and that's who they played as well. If my mind serves me correct, Joe, the Scotties had 23 turnovers in that ball game down there as well.
I think that's right, Chase, and that was a big reason for their downfall. Other than that, I thought they played pretty well in that Franklin Simpson ball game. You're looking for just a little bit more consistency in their shooting. You want to see them shoot the ball a little bit better. And to me, defensively is their biggest issue, at least in the games that I've seen. I've seen games for the last 3 weeks now, and they just struggle defensively. They struggle to stay in front of the ball, in their man-to-man defense. I know Coach Buford does not like to play zone, so that's probably not going to be an option. So they're just going to have to get better defensively guarding their man on an individual basis.
Yeah, you're right, Joe. The Scotties have been getting off to, kind of like the girls, as I would call it, have been getting off to slow starts as well, have been digging themselves a hole. And them 3 games down there, they were down 19-4, I believe it was, 10-2. And I believe another night they were down about 10-2 as well. I think another key is getting off to a fast start tonight if you're the Scotties.
Yeah, no question. And the Lady Scotties did that. We asked that they do that, and they did that earlier in their game earlier tonight. Of course, it didn't translate to a victory, but they did get off to a much better start. We talked about this a little bit down there at Franklin Simpson as well. You hate to harp on any one thing, but Glasgow needs Jarek Martin to be a little bit more aggressive and need him to look for his shot more. Jarek, I cannot remember exactly how many shots he took, but I think I don't know if he even attempted 10 shots in those 3 games total down at Franklin Simpson. And Jarek is a kid, for Glasgow to be what they're capable of being, Jarek has to be better than what he's been. Not that he's played poorly. I just don't think he's been aggressive enough in looking for his shot. And you don't want to be a selfish player. I'm not saying he needs to be more selfish, but he's had shot opportunities that he has passed up. And, that's one thing. That's another thing I remember from the Franklin game, Chase, is that, especially Quinn Nunley, a couple of times drove to the basket and had a bucket, had a layup right there. And instead of trying to just take the shot, he passed it off. And again, I know you don't want to be selfish, but, when you've got a wide-open layup like that, you need to take it. And so hopefully the Scotties will be a little bit more aggressive in doing that tonight.
Yeah, in those 3 games down there at Franklin Simpson, Martin had 13 points combined down there. And I believe we had him at 6 or 7 rebounds for the 3 games. He's got to assert himself out there on that floor, thinking I'm the best player on the floor at all times.
I agree.
In reality.
Yeah, and John Carter Walbert's doing a great job leading this ball club, but John Carter needs some help. He needs some more consistent help, and hopefully he'll get that starting tonight.
And Nunley's been one of them players on the floor that has asserted himself out there too, and he is also, but he's got to stay on the floor. He's been getting in foul trouble the last 3 or 4 games, and he can't stay on the floor. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to give you the TJ Regional Health starting lineups here for both clubs. It's going to be for the Hart County Raiders. We're going to go with guard Jacob Shoulders. He averages 15 points and 4 rebounds. Also starting guard is going to be Connor Trent. He averages 10 points a game and 5 rebounds. He's a junior. Starting at guard is going to be Clark Rexroad. He averages 7 points a game and 2 rebounds. He's a senior. Starting at forward is going to be Jackson Shoulders. He averages 18 points and 10 rebounds. He's a senior. And starting at center is going to be J.D. Crump. He averages 4 points and 4 rebounds. Head coach of Hart County is Justin Lyon. They are 7-2 on the year. For our Scotties tonight, it's going to be John Carter Walbert. He's starting at center. He's a guard. Also starting at guard is going to be Jarrett Martin. He's a sophomore. Starting at guard is going to be JoJo Driver. He's a senior. And also starting at guard is going to be Quinn Nunley. He's a junior. Starting at forward is going to be Jeremiah Driver. He's a junior. And the head coach of the Glasgow Scottie is William Buford in his second season. Assistant coaches are Tucker Kirkpatrick, Brandon Stockton, and Matt Sexton. Hart County has won 3 in a row in this series and lead the series 3-2 since 1998. Hart County won at Hart County last year. At Memorial Gym, actually, 62-56. Glasgow's lost 7 of their last 8 games that they have played, with a win against Adair County right before Christmas. So Scotty's looking for their first win since, I believe it was December 19th in that ball game against Adair County. It was.
Yeah, and, you know, I'd love to see that team that played against Adair County, Chase, because we haven't seen that team since that night. So hopefully Glasgow will come out and play a good ball game. You know, they got a big district game coming up on Friday night against Allen County Scottsville, and you'd like to have a little bit of momentum going into that district ball game Friday.
So Clark Rexroth does lead the all-time Raiders in assists at 404 now. He passed Tick Rogers at 397 a couple games ago.
That's pretty good company right there. Tick Rogers, of course, went on to play at University of Louisville.
We're here in the Walbert Trucking tip-off circle. It's going to be J.D. Crump and Jarrett Martin in the circle here. Scotty's 3-7 on the year, 0-1 in the district. Hart County comes in 7-2 here, and I believe they're 1-0 in the district. They defeated Caverna 58-57 at Hart County. Chris Sweeney, Adam Ryder, and Jeremy Harris are our referees. The ball is in the air, and it's going to be won by the Raiders. It's in the hands of Shoulders. It's going to be out up top to Rexroth, back to Jackson Shoulders for the Raiders. It's in the hands of Jacob Shoulders. Back out top to Rexroth. It's going to be over to Connor Trent. Now in the corner to Jackson Shoulders. Back out to Rexroth. It's back up top to Jacob Shoulders. In the corner to Trent. It's back up top to Jacob Shoulders for a 3 that's no good. Rebound's going to go to JoJo Driver for the Scotties. He's going to bring it up the court now. He's going to look to drive. He cannot. He brings it back out in a circle. Going to get it out to Walbert to set up a play here. Raiders in a man-to-man. It's off to Jeremiah Driver for the Scotties. He's going to be fouled there by Jacob Shoulders. It's going to be his first, team's first of the quarter. It's going to be JoJo Driver to take it out for the Scotties now. He's going to get it into Walbert. Walbert's being guarded by Jacob Shoulders. He's going to get a screen from Jeremiah Driver. He gets it. He goes to the rim now. He gets it back out to Martin. Martin's going to bring it up the floor for the Scotties. Off to Walbert. Walbert's going to drive down the lane. Goes up with the shots. It's good. It's a good move there by Walbert. It's his first 2 of the night. Puts the Scotties up 2-0. It's in now to Rexroth. He's going to bring it up the floor, being guarded by Nunley. It's in the corner to Clark Rexroth. It's back up top to Jackson Shoulders. Back to Jacob Shoulders now. He's being guarded by JoJo Driver. It's in the hands of Trent now, who drives and is cut off. It's now over here in the hands of Rexroth. He puts up a 3. It's good. That's an Elmore Realty and Auction 3-point shot. Puts the Raiders up 3-2. It's off to Nunley at the top. Back to Walbert. Raiders lead 3-2 early on here. It's off to Jeremiah Driver now. He's going to get it off to Nunley. Nunley's going to go the rim and miss the shot. Rebound goes in the hands of Rexroth. And it's all the way up the court, stolen by JoJo Driver. He's going to push it back up the court to Martin. Martin's going to get it back to JoJo Driver. He's going to throw it in the corner, and it's going to be stolen by J.D. Crump. It's in the hands of Jacob Shoulders now. He's looking to drive on Driver. He puts up a jump shot that's no good. Rebound goes to Crump. He goes back up with it, no good. Rebound to Martin for the Scotties. He gets it out to Walbert. Walbert looking to run now. He gets it in the corner. JoJo Driver. He's wide open. Puts up a three that's no good. Rebound goes in the hands of Jacob Shoulders. He gets it up in the hands of Trent. Trent's going to go to the rim now. He's going to charge. That's going to be his first, team second.
Jeremiah Driver stood in there and took the charge.
It's going to be Scotty's basketball here, who trailed 3-2 with 5 minutes left in the opening quarter. It's in the hands of Walbert now. He's going to get a screen from Jeremiah Driver. It's going to be Jackson Shoulders to pick him up. He puts up a three. It's good. That's an Elmer Realty auction three-point shot. He has the first 5 for the Scotties, who lead 5-3. It's in the hands of Rexroth now. He's got in the corner out to Shoulders. It's over to Jacob Shoulders. It's in the corner to J.D. Crump. He's looking to drive now. It's back out top to Rexroth, who's looking. He gets it back out to Jackson Shoulders. He's just going to bring it back out top here, guarded by Jeremiah Driver. He gets it off to Jacob Shoulders, who puts up a three. It's short. Rebound goes out of bounds off the Scotties. It's going to be Rexroth to throw it in for the Raiders on the baseline. He's looking to get it in. He gets it in the corner over here to Jackson Shoulders, who's being guarded by Martin. It's back out top to Trent. Trent's being guarded by JoJo Driver. Trent puts a good move on Driver, picks up his dribble. It is off to Crump, who goes up with a shot that's no good. Rebound to Jeremiah Driver for the Scotties. He gets it off to Martin now. Martin's looking to go to the rim. He will try to get off to Jeremiah Driver, but stolen. It's in the hands of Jackson Shoulders. He picks up his dribble, gets it off to Jacob Shoulders, who puts up a jump shot that's short. Rebound to Jackson Shoulders for the Raiders. He puts a spin move on Walbert, goes back up with it. That's a South Central bank shot. It's a 5-5 game, 3:48 left in the first quarter. Walbert has it for the Scotties. He's being guarded there by Shoulders. It's off to Martin for the Scotties. Gets it off to Jeremiah Driver, who's going to put up a three now. It's good. That's an Elmore Realty auction three-point shot. Puts the Scotties up 8-5. It's in the hands of Rexroth. Gets it off to Jacob Shoulders, off to Jackson Shoulders. He gets it off to Trent now, who's going to put up a long jump shot here. That bounces around and in. Walbert gets it. He gets it up to Martin really fast here. It's off to Nunley up top. He's going to put up a three now. It's going to be short. Rebound's going to go in the hands of J.D. Crump. He throws it way ahead to Jackson Shoulders, who puts the it does not go down, and it's going to go to Scottie basketball here. That was a goaltend all the way around there that was not called.
On Glasgow?
Yes, sir.
I was looking right down the stat. What happened?
It was a goaltend. I'm pretty sure one of our players hit the backboard with the ball after it come off.
Oh, yeah. And that's what the Hart County coaches are asking about, too, isn't it?
And they're not – and now they're going to look at it. Now they're going to talk about it. So right now it's an 8-7 Scottie lead. It was Nunley who hit it off the backboard. We're just going to come back with it here. There's no goaltending call, so it's going to be Scottie basketball here. It's going to be Walbert to bring it up. He's going to get a screen here from Martin, I believe. Nope, he's going to get off to JoJo Driver, off to Nunley. He's going to put up a three now. It's in and out. Rebound goes in the hands of Rexroth. He's looking to push. He does. Gets it up to Jackson Shoulders in the corner. He picks up his dribble, gets it out to Trent. Trent's being guarded by Martin. Trent's going to go to the rim now. His shot is good and a foul. They're going to get that foul on Jarrett Martin. That's his first, the team's first. Puts the Raiders up 9-8. It's going to send Connor Trent to SCRTC free throw line. He's going to shoot one. His free throw attempt is no good. Rebound goes to Jarrett Martin. It's quickly up to Nunley in the corner to JoJo Driver. Back to Nunley. Back to Martin. Martin looking. He gets it off to Walbert now. It's going to be brought back out top by Walbert. Gets it off in the corner to JoJo Driver, who loses it for a moment, gets it back. He's going to get a screen from Jarrett Martin. Out to JoJo Driver up top. He's going to go to the rim now, back out to Nunley. He's going to put up another three that's good. That's an Elmore Realty auction three-point shot. Puts the Scotties back up 11-9. Quickly in the front court come the Raiders. It's in the hands now of Trent. It's going to be stolen by Nunley. He's going to go to the rim and lay it in. That's a South Central bank shot. It's going to be 13-9 lead for the Scotties here. It's in the hands now of Rexroad. He gets it off over here to Trent on the right side, being guarded by Martin. It's back out front to Jackson Shoulders. It's going to be Shoulders goes down through the lane. He gets it back out. That's Crump with it. He goes up with a fall-away jump shot that's good. 13-11, Scotties lead, 1:30 left in the opening quarter. Walbert has it for the Scotties. He's going to get a screen from Martin. Walbert's looking. He crosses over, steps back for a three. It's no good. Long rebound goes to JoJo Driver. He goes back up with a shot in the lane. It's good. It is back up in the front court now. That is a out of bounds off of the Raiders. Also, Zach Poor checked in at that last timeout for the Scotties. He replaced Jeremiah Driver.
3 Hart County turnovers so far.
It's going to be Walbert in the front court here. He gets off the JoJo Driver. He's going to get a screen from Martin. It's out to Poor. Poor gets it into Martin now. Martin's going to go inside now. He throws up a wild shot. It's no good. Rebound to Jacob Shoulders for the Raiders. It is quickly in the front court to Trent now. He has it on the right side. Gets it back out top to Rexroad. It's in the corner to Jacob Shoulders. He drives baseline's cut off by JoJo Driver. It's back out to Jackson Shoulders. It's going to be out for a J.D. Crump three. That's good. That's an Elmo Realty three-point shot as well. It's a 15-14 game. It's off to Nunley. 20 seconds left in the opening quarter. It's back out to Walbert in the circle. Scotty's looking to take the last shot in the quarter here as well. Got 10 seconds left here in the quarter. Walbert's looking to get the offense going. Gets it over to JoJo Driver now. Gets it off the Poor up top. Back to Walbert. 5 seconds left. It's going to be back to JoJo Driver. He's going to put up a three. It's good. That's an Elmo Realty auction three-point shot. Puts the Scotties up 18-14 after 1 quarter of play here. We'll come back after a 30-second timeout on WCLU Sports.
Want to slash your cable bill? Save over $20 a month with MyStream TV from SCRTC. The savings alternative with the same great channel lineup you've always been accustomed to. Packages as low as $85 even include internet, at least 200 meg. This is a no-brainer. No more cable boxes, just an app. And you even get an extra stream. Wait till we show you Catch-Up TV. Compare your current service to the new MyStream TV from SCRTC. 678-2111. Call and save today.
WCLU.
We're back here in Scottie Gym. Chase Slandrum alongside Joe Myers. We got an HVAC Services instant replay for you here. It's going to be the Quinn Nunley steal here that gives the Scotties back on top by 4 here. We're also going to give you another HVAC instant replay for you here. It's going to be the JoJo Driver 3 in the corner here that also gets the Scotties back on top here. It's 18-14 after 1 quarter of play. It's going to be Landon Minton and Kanan Brown also checking in for the Scotties here to begin the second quarter. It's going to be Poor, Walbert, JoJo Driver, Minton, and Allen to open up this second quarter. And Scotties have the ball.
Scotties 7 of 15 in the first quarter from the field, 4 of 8 from 3-point range. Both teams had 7 rebounds. Sorry, Chase.
JoJo Driver gets it off to Poor here. Poor is looking. He's being guarded by Jackson Shoulders. He puts a spin move on. He's now looking for somebody to get the ball to since he picked up his dribble. It's off to JoJo Driver. It's back out to Poor. Walbert's going to come get it from Poor.
Hart County in that first quarter was 6 of 14 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3-point range.
Walbert has it on the left side here. He's being guarded by Jacob Shoulders. It's out to JoJo Driver now. It's off to Poor in the corner. Poor's looking to drive. He's going to go to the rim. They're going to get him for a traveling violation.
Turnover number 3 for the Scotties.
It's going to be Raiders basketball. It's going to be in now to Rexroad. He's going to bring it across the timeline here. He's guarded by Kanan Allen. It's going to be Rexroad here. He's looking. He gets it off to Jacob Shoulders up top. It is over on the left side to Trent now. Back out to Jacob Shoulders. Back out to Rexrow on the right side. In the corner to J.D. Crump. Now back out to Jacob Shoulders. Over to Trent. Trent's going to drive on Mitten. He cannot. He's cut off. It's back out to Crump now. Scottie's defense this possession is up the pace. It's over to Rexrow. It's over to Jacob Shoulders. JoJo Driver went for the steal. Shoulders goes for a shot that's no good. Rebound's going to go. Stay in bounds there by 4. He's going to push it up the floor now. Gets it off to JoJo Driver. He goes up with a floater. It's good. JoJo Driver has 7 early points here for the Scotties.
Yep, 3 of 4 from the field.
Who lead 20-14 now. It's in the hands of Rexrow. Gets it off to Crump. He's looking. It's going to be a steal by JoJo Driver. He's going to go to the rim now and miss the shot. Rebound's going to go to J.D. Crump for the Raiders. He's going to push it ahead. It's going to be tipped out of bounds. That pass is tipped by Zach Port. Goes out of bounds off the Scotties.
JoJo just tried to lay that ball up over the front of the rim instead of using the backboard, and he hit the back of the iron, and it came out.
It's going to be Raiders basketball here. 6 minutes left in the second quarter. It's going to be Nunley check back in for the Scotties. He replaces JoJo Driver. It's going to be Rexrow to throw it in for the Raiders. Gets it in the corner. Jacob Shoulders. He pulls up for a 3. It's no good. Rebound to Kanan Allen for the Scotties. He crosses midcourt. He gets it off to Mitten, off to Walbert. Walbert's going to go up the shot now. It's no good. Rebounds in the hands of Crump. It's out in the hands of Rexrow now. He's pushing the pace up the floor.
It's back-to-back layups the Scotties have missed.
It's off to Jackson Shoulders, off to Jacob Shoulders. It's in the corner to Trent, who's being guarded by Mitten. Back out to Jacob Shoulders, over to Trent again in the corner. He's going to get a screen from Crump. Trent's going to drive, goes up with a shot that's good. That's a wild acrobatic shot there that goes down.
He's 3 of 3 from the field.
It's a 20-16 game now. 5:30 left in the second quarter. Walbert has it in the circle for the Scotties. Gets it over to Allen now. Going to get a screen from Mitten. Allen's looking for somebody to get it to here. He's going to get it off to Poor. Gets it back to Walbert now. He's being guarded by Jacob Shoulders. Raiders in a man-to-man. Gets a screen from Mitten. It's out to Mitten. Over in the corner to Allen, who puts up a 3 now. That's good. That's an Elmore Realty auction 3-point shot. It's going to be, looks like the net got stuck right there. It's going to be Martin and Jeremiah Driver to check in. It's going to be Mitten and Walbert to the bench.
His 7-point lead is Glasgow's largest of the game so far.
It's 23-16 here. 4:45 left in the second quarter. It's in the hands of Jackson Shoulders. Gets it over to Jacob Shoulders, who puts up a 3 now. It's good. That's an Elmore Realty auction 3-point shot for Jacob Shoulders. Brings them back within 4. It's in to Jeremiah Driver quickly now. He's going to go up the shot now. That's good. 25-19. Hart County quickly the other way. It's Rexrow. He's looking. He gets it out to Jackson Shoulders. It's going to go to Jacob Shoulders now. He pulls it back in the corner to Jackson Shoulders. He's in the post now. Goes up on Driver. His shot is good. It's a 25-21 game now. Martin is going to bring it up for the Scotties. Four minutes left in the quarter. It's off to Nunley. Nunley has it in the circle. Gets it off to Jeremiah Driver. He is looking for Allen. He gets it to Allen. Allen's looking, gets it off to Nunley. Nunley's going to drive now. He goes up with a scoop shot that's good. Quickly the other way comes Hart County again. It's Rexrow with it. He's looking, gets it back out to Jacob Shoulders. He gets it in the corner to Jackson Shoulders, back out to Trent. It's over to Jacob Shoulders. He's going to look, drive baseline. He picks up his dribble. It's back out top. This is going to be Rexrow driving the rim, and he is fouled. Fouls on Nunley. That's his team's first of the quarter. There has only been 2 fouls on each team called in this entire game so far. 3:22 for each team, 4 total for the game. It's going to be Rexrow to throw it in for the Raiders. He gets it into Jacob Shoulders. He pump fakes, he drives, puts up an elbow jump shot that's good. Bradley also checked in for the Scotties during that timeout. He has it for the Scotties. He's going to get a screen here from Jeremiah Driver. Bradley gets double teamed here, and he's going to get fouled by Crump. It's going to be his first, team second of the quarter. (27-23), 3 minutes left in the quarter. It's into Martin. He's going to get a screen from Driver. Nope. Driver's going to get it in the post now. He's looking to put a move there on Crump. He does and puts it in.
Nice little jump hook that time from Jeremiah. He's 3 of 3.
It's 29-23 now. It's in the corner to Crump. He's being guarded by Jeremiah Driver. Back out to Jacob Shoulders. Over to Connor Trent now on the left side. He's looking now. Trent's going post up on Martin. He gives up a shot that's good. Back, up, and down we go.
Trent's perfect from the floor, too, 4-4.
Bradley has it for the Scotties. 2:25 left in the second quarter. He's being guarded here by Huff, who checked in for the Raiders. Bradley's going to go to the rim. He puts up a floater that's no good. Rebound's going to go out of bounds off the Raiders. It's going to be Walbert who checks in for Allen. I've got a score update for you here. It's South Warren on top of Barron County, 27-23 at the half.
In boys action,
In
right?
boys action. It's going to be Walbert here to throw it in for Scotties with 2:16 left here in the second quarter. He gets it into Jeremiah Driver. It's going to be off to Nunley. It's going to be inside to Martin, who goes up with a shot that's good and a foul. That foul is going to go on Connor Trent. That's his second, team's second of the quarter, excuse me. It's going to be Jackson Shoulders check back into the ball game. He's going to replace Connor Trent. It's going to be Jarrett Martin to go to the SCRTC free throw line. He's going to shoot one. This will be the Scotties' first free throw attempt on the night as well. Martin's free throw attempt is short. Rebound goes to Crump. It's off in the hands of Jackson Shoulders. In the corner to Jacob Shoulders. He's looking to shoot a three. He does not. Gets it off to Jackson Shoulders, who puts it in. That's a South Central bank shot. 31-27, just under 2 minutes left in the second quarter. It's Bradley with it for the Scotties. He's going to get a screen from Martin. Bradley's going to drive the rim, and he's going to get it blocked by Crump. It's going to be in the hand of Jackson Shoulders. He gets it off to Rexroth. Rexroth's looking to go to the rim. He pulls up for a little jump shot that's no good. Rebound to Martin for the Scotties. Martin's looking to push the tempo up the floor here.
Jarek already with 5 rebounds.
He's looking to push tempo. He's going to go to the rim, gets it off to Jeremiah Driver. He's going to go up with a shot. That is good.
Jeremiah having a nice half down inside there, 4-4.
It's 9 points for him for the game. 33-27. It's off to Jackson Shoulders. He's looking for Huff. He gets it to him. It's back to Jackson Shoulders. He's going to go up with the shot. It's good. Up and down we go. Both teams on fire from inside right now. Walbert has it 1 minute left in the second quarter of play here. 33-29 lead for the Scotties. It's off to Martin now. He gets off Jeremiah Driver. He's looking. He's going to drive down the lane. He goes up with a shot that's no good. Rebound goes to Jacob Shoulders for the Raiders. He's pushing it up the floor now. Gets it off in the corner to Huff, who's going to drive back out to Jackson Shoulders for a three-pointer. That's good. That's an Elmore Realty and Auction three-point shot. That gets the Raiders back within one, 33-32.
It's 11 for Jackson Shoulders to lead Hart County.
30 seconds left in the half here. Walbert has it for the Scotties. Walbert's got it up here basically at the top of the circle. 18 seconds left in the half. He's got 12 seconds in the half in the circle. Walbert's going to drive down the lane now. He pulls up for a shot that's no good. Rebound goes in the hands of Rexroth. He's looking. He gets it off here to Huff. He's being guarded by Walbert. He goes up with a shot now that is no good. So at halftime here, it's a 33-32 lead for the Scotties here at the half. We'll come back here after a 5-minute timeout on WCLU Sports for the Don Franklin Halftime Show.
Hardee's 2 for $5 breakfast bake goodness into your morning. Choose a biscuit with sausage and egg, biscuit and gravy, or a country fried steak biscuit. Any two, just $5. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
We We know there's a big difference between being in a community and being part of the community. That's why here in Glasgow, we cheer on the Scotties. We work hard every day to make a positive impact on the community we call home. Behind our golden arches, we strive daily to serve delicious food and treats. If you could only smell this McDonald's ad, you'd smell how delicious this burger and fries really are. Join our McTeam. To learn how, text KY209 to 38000. Benefits include a sign-on bonus up to $500.
Kentucky Farm Bureau agents wear a lot of hats. They're coaches, volunteers, church members, neighbors, someone who's there when you need them, especially when you need them most. That may be a lot of hats, but they're all the perfect fit. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Hey, son, what you doing?
Daddy, I'm gonna own a dealership one day.
All right, I'll dream with you.
From one small dream to over 25 dealerships in the state of Kentucky, we have set out to provide Kentuckians with reliable vehicles and the best customer service for over 50 years. This may have started with a simple dream, but our dedication to our customers will go on for generations.
Are you looking for a new career where you'll be a part of a family-owned business for over 50 years? Walbert Trucking is a trucking company based right here in Glasgow. With Walbert Trucking, you'll get full benefits, great pay, and 401k. And you'll be home daily. Unlimited possibilities await you. Apply today and become a member of the Walbert Trucking team. 106 Sean Lane in Glasgow, 651-6784.
We're not superheroes, but when people need us, we answer the call. We're not weathermen, but we know the Kentucky seasons like the back of our hands. For over 40 years, we've serviced any brand, anytime, with the same-day service guarantee. Now that's a big promise, and that's probably why no one else does it. So when dealing with your heating and cooling, call HVAC Services, and you'll have the right team by your side.
When you come into Garcia's Grill, you're welcomed with a smile and you'll love the atmosphere. Garcia's was voted by the community as the best overall restaurant for the past 2 years. Great food at a great value. They serve fresh, delicious traditional Mexican dishes, incredible pasta, burgers, steaks, and seafood. People say you can never get burnt out on this restaurant because of all the amazing choices. Garcia's Grill, owned and operated by the Gomez Garcia family. Check them out on North Ray Street in Glasgow and on Facebook. Garcia's Grill, a different kind of Mexican restaurant. South Central Bank has been investing in the Glasgow community for over 50 years. During that time, we've learned a thing or two about hard work, relationships, and a vision for success. South Central Bank is designed to make a difference in the prosperity of our customers and the communities it serves. We want to be a part of your success. Visit southcentralbank.com. South Central Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
With a history of scoring touchdowns and breaking records, Dakota Elmore knows a thing or two about hard work. At Elmore Realty and Auction, his team, often referred to as the A-Team, applies that same work ethic in how they serve this community. With a combined 200 years of experience, the team serves our commercial industry, helps families find their dream home, and makes your auction an easy, profitable, and positive experience. Elmore Realty and Auction, trusted since 1935. Check them out on Facebook for listings and auctions.
Hardee's newest handcrafted recipe? Candied bacon, coated with caramelized brown sugar and a hint of pepper to add a whole new level of goodness to breakfast, lunch, dinner, or anytime. Hardee's, goodness in the making.
Glasgow Scotties basketball on WCLU. Brought to you by Don Franklin Auto, Walbert Trucking, South Central Bank, HVAC Services, South Central Rural Telecommunications Cooperative, Garcia's Grill, Elmore Realty and Auction, Hardee's, TJ Regional Health, McDonald's, Monticello Bank, and Kentucky Farm Bureau agent Joe Myers.
Go at him! Go at him!
It's time for the Don Franklin Auto Halftime Report.
We're back here in Scottie Gym. Chase Landrum alongside Joe Myers. Scotties lead 33-32 at the half here of our boys contest. We're here for the Don Franklin halftime show. I think Joe's ready to do our Garcia's Grill sizzling stats now. Joe.
Thanks, Chase. For Hart County, they scored 14 points in the first quarter, 18 in the second for their total of 32. They have just 4 turnovers here at halftime. They shoot, I forgot to do my percentages. Chase, give me just 1 second here. So they were 14 of 26 from the field overall for 54%, and they were 4 of 7 from three-point range for 57%. They were 0 of 1 at the free throw line, so even I can do that one in my head. That's 0%. And then 13 rebounds, 2 of them coming on the offensive end. They were led in scoring at halftime by Jackson Shoulders, who had 11 points. He was 5 of 7 from the field overall, 1 of 1 from three-point range, had 1 offensive rebound. 8 points for Connor Trent here at the break. He's a perfect 4 of 4 from the field, 0 of 1 at the free throw line. 5 points for Jacob Shoulders. He was 2 of 8 from the field, 1 of 4 from three-point range. He has 3 rebounds. 5 points as well for J.D. Crump. He was 2 of 4 from the field in the first half, 1 of 1 from three-point range, and he also leads the team with 5 rebounds in that first half, 1 of them on the offensive end. 3 points for Clark Rexroth to round out the scoring. He was 1 of 2 from the field overall, 1 of 1 from three-point range, and he had 3 rebounds, all defensive. Also playing but not scoring was Bryson Huff. He was 0 of 1 from the field. For the Scotties, Glasgow shooting 14 of 28 from the field for 50%. They were 5 of 9 from three-point range for 55%. 0 of 1 at the free throw line, and 10 rebounds, 2 of them on the offensive end. Scotties were led in scoring in that first half by Jeremiah Driver with 9 points. He was 4 of 5 from the field, 1 of 1 from three-point range. He had 1 defensive rebound. 7 points for JoJo Driver, 3 of 5 from the field. He was 1 of 2 from three-point range. He had 2 rebounds, 1 offensive. 7 points as well for Quinn Nunley. He was 3 of 6 from the field, 1 of 3 from three-point range. 5 points for J.C. Walbert here at halftime. He was 2 of 5 from the field, 1 of 2 from three-point range. 3 points for Kanan Allen off the bench. He made his only three-point attempt, and he had 1 defensive rebound. And 2 points for Jarek Martin here at the break. He was 1 of 4 from the field and 0 of 1 at the free throw line. He had 5 rebounds to lead the team in that category. Zach Poore did not score, did not attempt a shot, but he did get 1 defensive rebound in the first half. Landon Minton played but did not score. Jalen Bradley played but did not score. He was 0 of 2 from the field. And the Scotties, I neglected to tell you, scored 18 points in the first quarter, 15 in the second for their total of 33. And like Hart County, they also only had 4 turnovers in that first half of play. And that is a look at your Garcia's Grill sizzling stats with Glasgow on top of Hart County, 33-32 here at the break.
Thank you, Joe. We're going to take a 30-second timeout here, and we're going to come back with a few HVAC Services instant replay for you here. We'll come back after a 30-second timeout on WCLU Sports.
If you already have internet through SCRTC, there's a pretty good chance your speed just went up, maybe even paying less. And if you don't, check on fiber optic with SCRTC in your area, because 500 meg is now only $70. That's 500 down and upload. And if you want more speed, SCRTC got it, up to 5 gig of it. Make the switch right now at scrtc.com and we'll do the install free. This won't last forever. With unmatched customer support, SCRTC, your best and last internet provider.
WCLU.
We are back here in Scottie Gym. Chase Slanderman alongside Joe Myers. We got 2 HVAC Services instant replays for you here. First, it's going to be the Scotties here. It's going to be Jeremiah Driver down low. He puts a spin move on, goes up a shot. His shot was good. And on the other end, it's going to be Jackson Shoulders with his acrobatic move here. He puts up a 3. It's good, actually. And it's going to be the Scotties up 33-32 at the half here. Also a score update for you here. Greenwood leads Allen County 54-31 at the half in Scottsville, which is the Scotties' next opponent on Friday night.
And the Patriots have been struggling a little bit so far this year. You hope Glasgow can go up there and get a victory on Friday.
Warren East also leads Cumberland County at the half 31-28. That's a district foe for us. Also, I seen Lyon County was up on Warren Central 44-26. Central getting 3 of their starters back. tonight as the new year turned around as well. A future Scottie opponent in 2 weeks.
Something tells me by the end of the season, Warren Central will be right there, just where they usually are. But as you said, trying to put 3 new guys in the lineup here tonight, so maybe a little bit rusty. But Lyon County is an awfully good ball club, apparently. I've not seen them, but I know they won that tournament at Lexington Catholic over the Christmas break, and that's an excellent tournament.
It's going to be Hart County to open up the ball for the HVAC third quarter here. It's in the hand of Jackson's shoulders. He gets it off to Jacob's shoulders. He puts up a jump shot that's good. Puts Hart County up 34-33. Walbert quickly into the front court for the Scotties.
I believe that is Hart County's first lead of the night.
It's in the hand of Jeremiah Driver. He gets off to Nunley now. Back to Walbert. Back to Driver in the corner. Jeremiah drives in. He goes up with a shot. It's back in his hands now. He goes back up with it. It's good. Puts the Scotties back up on top, 35-34.
Got it blocked the first time, stuck with it, got it back, put it in the hole.
Rexroth brings it in the front court for the Raiders. Being guarded by Nunley. It's off to Jackson's shoulders, guard. It's off to Jacob's shoulders. Back out top to Rexroth, guarded by Nunley. Rexroth gets it in the corner to Trent now. It's back up top to Jacob's shoulders, over to Jackson's shoulders. He hands it. He's looking to hand it off to Rexroth, but he can't. Now he does. Rexroth does have it. It's inside to Jackson's shoulders now. He gives it over to Crump, who puts it in.
Nice little flip across the lane there by Jackson's shoulders to the open J.D. Crump.
Raiders back on top, 36-35. It's in the hands of Jeremiah Driver for the Scotties now. Gets off to Nunley. Gets it into Martin now. He's going to go back up with it. It's no good. Goes back up with it again. No good. It's tipped out in the hands of Crump for the Raiders. Gets it into Jacob's shoulders hands now. He gets it up to Jackson's shoulders. Shoulders is going to drive now. He's going to back down Driver. He goes up with a shot that's good.
That was Jackson. Jackson.
The 3-point lead for the Raiders now. 38-35. It's in the hands of Walbert now. He's got it in the circle. Gets it off to Jeremiah Driver up top. Gets it into Nunley now. Back out to JoJo Driver. He pulls up for a 3. It's no good. Rebound's going to be tipped out of bounds by the Raiders. I thought it went off Nunley's hands there at first, but it's going to stay Scotty's basketball. It's going to be Martin to throw it in underneath for the Scotties. He gets it into Nunley, off to JoJo Driver, into Jarrett Martin now. He tried to get it off to Jeremiah Driver. It gets to him. Back out to Martin for the Scotties.
Coach Buford wanted Jarrett to go up with that shot in the lane right there instead of passing that ball off.
Martin brings it over to the left side, gets a screen from Jeremiah Driver. He's going to go to the rim now, and they're going to get him for a charge. He lowered the shoulder there on Jackson's shoulders. It's going to be Martin's second, team's first of the quarter.
Coach Buford didn't like the call, but I'm like you, Chase. I thought he lowered the shoulder. I thought it was a pretty good call.
Trent's going to go down there now. He's backing down Martin. He goes up with a shot that's good. That gives Hart County their largest lead of the night at 40-35.
Trent still has not missed a shot, 5 of 5.
Walbert has it for the Scotties now, who have their largest deficit of the night at 5. 40-35. He gets it off to Jeremiah Driver now. He's going to drive, pulls up from the elbow now. His shot is no good. Rebound goes to Martin. He puts it back up and in. That's a South Central bank shot as well. It's back to a 3-point game at 40-37.
Jarrett doing a good job on the board. 7 rebounds, 3 of them on the offensive end.
Rexroth gets it back out to Jackson's shoulders now, who has it inside, gets it out to Trent now. Trent's going to drive on Martin and gets it back in the corner to Crump. He drives baseline now. It's in the hands of Martin. It goes back in the hands of Rexroth, back to Crump. Crump gets it off down there at Jackson's shoulders, who misses the bunny shot. He gets it back, though. He's going to go back up with it. His shot's no good. It's in the hands of Nunley. Nunley's looking to push the pace now. He gets it off to JoJo Driver. It's going to be out of bounds off the Raiders, though. That ball is tipped out of bounds by Trent. Poor is going to come into the game. He's going to replace Jeremiah Driver for the Scotties. It's a 40-37 ball game. Raiders lead by 3. 4:37 left in the HVAC third quarter. It's into Walbert for the Scotties now. Walbert's looking to drive. He will. He gets it off JoJo Driver. Walbert probably should have put it up right there. It's back out to Poor. He has it up top now for the Scotties. He's being guarded by Jackson's shoulders off to Nunley now. Nunley's going to pull it from the elbow. His shot's no good. Rebound goes to Trent for the Raiders. He's going to bring it up the floor now. He's got it inside now. Martin, he goes up a shot that's no good, no call. There's going to be a foul down low here. This foul's going to go on Jackson's shoulders. That's his team's first of the quarter. It's going to be Scottie's basketball. It's going to be Walbert to bring it in the front court for the Scotties now. He's being guarded by Jacob Shoulders. It's a 40-37 game. It's off to JoJo Driver now. He gets it to Martin. Martin's looking to drive. He will. He goes up with a shot that's good. Gets the Scotties deficit to 1 now at 40-39. In the hands of Jacob Shoulders now. He gets it over to Jackson Shoulders, who's looking to back down Poor. He's got it down low now. He gets a double team. He still has his hands on the floor now. And it's going to be a timeout here by Hart County. Hart County's going to get a timeout here, and so are we. We're going to take a 30-second timeout and come back on WCLU Sports.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery. Whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries, our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first, team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
WCLU.
We're back here in Scottie Gym. It's Chase Landrum alongside Joe Myers. Scotties trail 40-39 here. It's Raider basketball. It's Rex Roth to throw it in for the Raiders. He gets it in to Crump. Crump's going to go down inside. He misses the shot. Rebound goes to Martin. Scotty's on the run here. It's a 4-on-2. Off to Nunley, off to Walbert. He goes up with it. His shot is good.
That's as perfect of a fast break as you're ever going to see right there.
Scotties go back on top, 41-40. It's in the hands now of Trent. He's being guarded by Martin on a full court. It's back to Rexroth. He's being guarded by Nunley. He's going to go the rim now. It's back to Crump at the elbow, guarded by Walbert. Goes out to Jackson Shoulders now. 3 minutes left in the HVAC third quarter. Jackson Shoulders guarded by Poor, has it up top here. Shoulders is going to drive now on Poor, and they're going to get a foul here on Poor. That's going to be Zach's first, team's second of the quarter. It's going to be Hart County's ball underneath. It's going to be Jacob Shoulders to throw it in. He's going to get it into Jackson Shoulders in the corner. Back to Jacob Shoulders. He puts up a baseline jump shot that's good.
9 points for Jacob Shoulders.
Raiders go back on top, 42-41. Walbert has it. He gets off the JoJo Driver, who is looking to shoot, but he does not. He's going to drive now. He's being cut off there by Rexroth. Gets it off to Walbert. Walbert has it in the circle now. He's going to get a screen from Martin. Walbert's going to go to the rim now. He goes up with a shot that's good. That's a South Central bank shot as well. Scotty's back on top, 43-42 now. It's the end of Jacob Shoulders now. He's going to go to the rim now. He thought about shooting it, but he does not. It's out to Trent. Trent's thinking about shooting a three, does not. He's going to drive now. He's going to get it off in the corner to Crump. Back out top to Jackson Shoulders, back to Trent. It's over to Jacob Shoulders in the corner. Nope, it's into Jacob Shoulders in the lane now, and they're going to get a foul down low here. That foul goes on JoJo Driver. That is his first, team's third of the quarter. It's going to be Huff to check in. It's going to be Huff to check in for the Raiders. Coach William Buford's going to take a timeout, and we're going to take one as well. We'll be back after a 30-second timeout on WCLU Sports.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery. Whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries, our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first, team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
WCLU.
We're back here in Scottie Gym. Chase Slander alongside Joe Myers. We got an HVAC Services instant replay for you here. It's going to be this fantastic fast break here that ends in a Walbert layup here. It gets the Scotties back on top, 43-42 here toward the end of the third quarter here for the Scotties. In a highly intense ball game so far.
Yep, going back and forth here right now with Glasgow holding that 1 point lead. Scotty's largest lead of the game came back in the second quarter when they led 23-16. Hart County's largest lead came earlier in this third quarter when they led 40-35.
Lyon County leads Warren Central 50-36 at the half. It's Raider basketball here. It's going to be Rexroth to throw it in for the Raiders. He's looking to get in. He can't get it in. Gets it out to Jacobs. Shoulders up top. Back to Rexroth. He pulls up for a three now. It's no good. Rebounds to Nunley for the Scotties, and he's looking to run. Nunley has it. He's going to go to the rim and gets it blocked by Trent. Walbert goes back up with it. His shot is good. That's a South Central bank shot. We got a delay of game here on the Scotties.
It's just a warning, but you cannot touch the basketball once it comes through the net.
45-42, Scotties lead. It's into Rexroth for the Raiders. The Raiders. Rexroth has it guarded by Nunley. Back out top to Jacob Shoulders. In the corner to Trent now, being guarded by Martin. Trent's looking. He's going to drive down the middle of the lane now, Martin. He goes up with a shot, and he is fouled by Martin. It's going to be his third now, team's fourth of the quarter. That's going to send Connor Trent to the SCRTC free throw line. He's going to shoot two. Trent's first attempt is no good. Jeremiah Driver checks in for the Skies. He's going to replace Martin. Trent's got one more here at the SCRTC free throw line. They have not made a free throw yet tonight.
He's the only one who's attempted them. It's the third one of the night right here for the whole team.
And his second shot was good.
Glasgow's only attempted one free throw the entire ball game.
It's in the corner to JoJo Driver now. He's going to put up a three that's good. That's an Elmore Realty and Auction three-point shot. Puts the Scotties up 48-43. It's going to come into Crump at half court now. He's going to get back tapped by Nunley. It's going to go inside to Huff, and they're going to get him for a traveling violation.
Turnover number 6 on the Raiders.
Jackson Shoulders is going to check in, and also Rutledge is going to check in for the Raiders. They replace Huff and Crump. It's Poor, Walbert, Nunley, Jeremiah Driver, and JoJo Driver for the Scotties. 47 seconds left here in the HVAC third quarter. JoJo Driver drives. He puts up a shot that's good. Scotty's getting in the rhythm now. It's 50-43. They went on an 8-0 run now.
JoJo having won his better games recently.
Jackson Shoulders gets it in. He gets it into Rexroth. He's going to bring it across the timeline. He's going to get it stolen. They're going to get a foul here. And then Quinn Nunley's going to get a technical in the process as well.
You just cannot react that way, and now Quinn needs to calm himself down. He's going to get a second one. Whether you like the call or not, you cannot show the official up. You're going to get teed up every time you do that.
Nunley's going to get the foul as well. That's his second. He gets a technical, which makes it his third.
Team foul 5 and 6 in the quarter two, Chase.
Yep. So there's going to be 4 free throw attempts here for the Raiders as well. There are going to be 2 technical free throw shots, and it's also going to be 2 more shots for them as well. Barron County leads South Warren 46-41 at the end of 3 quarters. It's going to be Rexroth to go to the free throw line. His first attempt is good. I'm assuming these are the technical, or these are the free throws here from the foul here, I believe. His second attempt now is good as well. Now Hart County's going to shoot 2 more free throws. And Rexroth's going to take them as well. These are the technical free throws, I believe. Rexroth's third attempt now is short. They're going to get the ball after he shoots his next attempt, too. His fourth attempt now at the line is good. So Rexroth goes 3 of 4 at the line there. And the Raiders also get the ball. It's 50-46. Scotties here with 28 seconds to go in the HVAC third quarter. going to be Huff to throw it in for the Raiders. He's looking to get it in. He's going to get it in here to Trent with 25 seconds left in the quarter. Trent's got it, 18 seconds left. He's being guarded by Poor. Raiders looking to take the last shot in the quarter here as well. Down to 9 now. Trent's got it. He's going to get a screen from Jackson's shoulders. It's inside of Jackson's shoulders now. He goes up with a shot that's good. It's quickly into Walbert. He throws it up from half court. His shot is in and out. After 3 quarters of play here, it's the Scotties 50, Raiders 48. We'll come back with the Walbert Trucking fourth quarter after a 30-second timeout on WCLU Sports.
Monticello Bank first opened its doors in 1895 as a single office in Monticello, Kentucky. Today, there are 21 MBC locations across the Commonwealth. From home loans to commercial lending, Monticello Bank offers a wide variety of convenient financial services and competitive rates from local people you know and trust. Visit them at 1434 Happy Valley Road in Glasgow and let them help make the financial side of your life a little easier. Monticello Bank, where people matter. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
WCLU.
We're back here in Scottie Gym. It's Chase Landrum alongside Joe Myers. Scotties lead 50-48 here on the Raiders after 3 quarters of play. We've got the Walbert Trucking fourth quarter for you now here. It's been a highly contested contest here. Up and down the court for 3 quarters of play here. And it's going to be the Scotties with the ball to open up the fourth quarter. Bowling Green defeats Russellville 88-39 in a ball game tonight at Bowling Green. That is in boys action. Lyon County leads 65-46 on Warren Central in the third quarter. Central got as close as 9, and Lyon County extended the lead back out. Greenwood is up 70-35 after 3 quarters of play on Greenwood's up 70-35 on Allen County after 3 quarters of play in Scottsville. It's JoJo Driver. He gets it off to Martin in the circle. Raiders still in a man-to-man here to open up the fourth quarter as well. Gets it back to JoJo Driver now for the Scotties. It's in the corner to Poor. It's going to be back out to Martin now. It's in the corner to JoJo Driver again. He's looking, gets it inside. It's going to be a kick ball for the Raiders here. It's going to stay Scottie basketball.
Both teams shooting the ball well. Glasgow 22 of 44 through 3 quarters for 50%, and 6 of 12 from 3, 20 of 38 from the field for Hart County, 4 of 8 from the three-point line. So both teams at 50% or better from both overall and three-point range.
It's going to be Martin to throw it in for the Skies here. He gets it into Allen, who puts up a little floater. It's good. That opens up the fourth quarter play here. It's 52-48. It's JoJo Driver guarding Rexrode. He gets it to Jackson's shoulders now. It's off to Trent. Trent goes up with a short jumper. It's no good. Rebound to Poor for the Scotties. He's looking to push the pace. He pushes it up the sideline here. It's in the corner to Allen. He's going to put up a 3 now. It's off. Rebound goes in the hands of Rexrode. He's going to bring it up. He crossed the timeline. He gets it off to Crump. It's going to go back to Rexrode now. Back over to Trent. It's in the corner to Jacob's shoulders. He gets it into Jackson's shoulders, but he throws it out of bounds. It's going to be Scotty's basketball.
It's only the 7th turnover for Hart County. Glasgow's only got 5, so both teams have handled the ball well.
It's going to be Scotty's basketball, 52-48. It's into JoJo Driver now. Gets it back to Martin. Martin's got it in the circle now. He is being guarded. Gets Jeremiah Driver at the free throw line. He goes up just inside the free throw line. His shot is no good. Rebound to Jacob's shoulders. Looked like the Raiders went zone there, that possession as well. Jacob Shoulders has it for the Raiders. He's looking to drive. He's going to get it back out to Trent. 6:25 left in the Walbert Trucking fourth quarter. It's 52-48 Scotties. It's Trent with it. He's picked up by Jeremiah Driver. Trent gets it. He throws it out of bounds, trying to get it to Jackson's shoulders there. That's 2 turnovers in a row for the Raiders as well, who are now up to 8 on the night. It's going to be Walbert to check in for the Scotties. He's going to replace Kanan Allen. It's going to be into Jarrett Martin now. He's going to bring it up the court. It looks like the Raiders are in a zone right now as well. They're in a 3-2 zone. Martin has it in the circle. He gets it off the JoJo driver in the corner. It's going to be tipped out of bounds there by Trent. It's going to stay Scottie basketball. It's going to be Poor to throw it in. He's going to throw it in the backcourt to Martin. Martin's got it in the circle now. It's a 3-2 zone for the Raiders. It's going to come out to Walbert now. He gets a screen by Driver. It's in the corner to JoJo Driver. He's going to put up a three now. It's short. Rebound's going to be tipped into the hands of Crump, and it's going to be a battle on the floor. It's going to be a jump ball. It's going to go the Raiders. It's going to be Raiders basketball. It's going to be Crump to throw it in. Scottie's going to pick up full court here. It's going to be into Rexroth. He's being guarded by JoJo Driver. He gets it tipped. Rexroth still has it. He gets it across the timeline. He's looking to drive. He takes it all the way down the lane. They're going to get a jump ball right here. It's going to go back to the Scotties.
Good defense that time by Driver to stick with Rexroth as he drove all the way down the floor there. And then I think it was Walbert maybe who tied him up once he got to the basket.
It's going to be Nunley check back in. He replaces Jeremiah Driver for the Scotties. I think Martin's going to want the lob right here. He's been asking for it, I believe, this whole quarter. It's going to be Walbert with it. He's got it in the circle, patiently waiting. Gets it over to Martin now on the left side. He's going to get it back to JoJo Driver in the circle. Back to Walbert on the right side. It's in the corner to Nunley. He's going to put up a three now. It's going to be an air ball. Rebound goes to Jacob's shoulders. He's going to push it up the floor now. He's going to step back for a long two that's short. Rebounds in the hands of Crump, and they're going to get a foul down low. How is that foul going to be on Walbert? He was on the floor. That foul goes on Walbert. That's his first, team's first of the quarter.
I had my head down in the stat sheet.
Walbert
didn't
was
see
on the
it.
floor there, and they called it on him. I could not tell if it was like a hook and hold or something, but it's going to stay Raider basketball. Rexroth's going to throw it in. He's going to get it into Jackson's shoulders. He's going to go up with a shot that's no good. He gets it back again. Goes back up with it, and it's good. It's a 52-50 lead for the Scotties. 4:42 left in the Walbert Trucking fourth quarter. Martin, go ahead.
I just got a 7-2 run right here for Hart County.
Yes, it is. Walbert's just patiently has it at the top of the circle. Gets it over to Martin now. Scotty's trying to run a little clock here. It's in the Poor. Poor's going to go up with the shot that's good.
Nice job by Zach to find a little hole in the middle of that 3-2 zone, and a good look by Martin to get it to him.
It's off to Rexroth. It's a 54-50 lead for the Scotties. Rexroth's got it in the circle now, being guarded by Nunley. He's going to get it off in the corner to Jackson's shoulders. He's going to drive now. He gets it off Jacob's shoulders, puts an elbow jump shot up. It's no good. Rebound goes to Trent. He goes back up with it. It's no good, but he is fouled. That foul's going to go on JoJo Driver. That's his second. Team's second of the quarter. That sends Connor Trent to the SCRTC free throw line where he shoots two. Only 1 of 3 on the night so far. His first attempt is no good.
Trent struggles from the free throw line. He shoots less than 50%.
Jeremiah Driver checks back in. He replaces Zach Poor. Lyon County leads 68-54. Elijah Starks has over 20 points. That is his first game for Warren Central as well. Trent's second free throw attempt is good. Starks is a transfer from Bowling Green, I believe. Nunley goes to the rim, gets it off to Jeremiah Driver. He goes back up with it. His shot is good. That's a South Central bank shot as well. It's 56-51 Scotties. It's in the hands of Jacob's shoulders. Goes inside to Crump now. He goes up with a shot that's good. Walbert quickly to the other end. It's a 56-53 lead for the Scotties. Gets it into Jeremiah Driver in the post. He's going to go up the spin move on Crump. His shot is good. And Crump is down the floor now.
I think Crump may have taken a shot to the face. It's unintentional.
It's a 58-53 lead for the Scotties as well after that bucket by Driver, who now has 15 points on the night as well. We're going to do an HVAC Services instant replay for you here. It's going to be the Jeremiah driver shot right there. That gives the Scotties a 58-53 lead.
Crump
3:28 left in the fourth quarter.
Crump walking off the floor. He looks like he's okay. Maybe a little bit woozy, but I believe he'll be fine.
It's going to be Huff, I believe, to check in for him. And it is. Huff checks in for him to replace Crump. It's going to be Raiders basketball as well. It's going to be Jackson's shoulders to throw it in. He's going to get into Rexroth, who's guarded by Nunley. Rexroth's going to bring it across the timeline. Being guarded by Nunley. He's going to get a screen from Jackson's shoulders here, but he's going to take it. It's going to be Jeremiah Driver to pick him up. Nunley picks him back up, though. It's off to Jacob's shoulders in the corner. He's going to pull up with a jumper that is no good. Rebound to Martin for the Scotties. Martin's looking to push, but he does not. He keeps it out here in the front court. Off to Walbert, who thought about a three but thought different. Walbert's going to bring it back out front here for the Scotties. 3 minutes left in the Walbert Trucking fourth quarter. Walbert's looking here. He's going to go to the right wing now. Get a screen from Jeremiah Driver. He's going to bring it back out. He gets it off to Driver now in the post. He goes up with a shot there. It's good and a foul.
Just brute strength that time by Jeremiah Driver backing down on Jacob's shoulders.
He picks up the foul. That's his second, team's first of the quarter. That sends Driver to the SCRTC free throw line. He's going to shoot one, and it's going to be Crump to check back in for Huff here for the Raiders.
Jeremiah Driver having a very nice night. I've got him now with 17 points. Is that correct? Yep, 17 points on the night for Jeremiah.
Driver's at the free throw line for one here. His attempt is good. And Coach William Buford's going to take a timeout here.
I was going to say that's only the second free throw attempt of the night for the Scotties.
We're going to take a 30-second timeout. Scotties lead 61-53. We'll be back after a 30-second timeout on WCLU Sports.
We know there's a big difference between being in a community and being part of the community. That's why here in Glasgow, we cheer on the Scotties. We work hard every day to make a positive impact on the community we call home. Behind our golden arches, we strive daily to serve delicious food and treats. If you could only smell this McDonald's ad, you'd smell how delicious this burger and fries really are. Join our McTeam. To learn how, text KY209 to 38000. Benefits include a sign-on bonus up to $500.
On WCLU.
We're back here in Scottie Gym. Chase Landrum alongside Joe Myers. We've got an HVAC Services instant replay for here. It's going to be the Jeremiah Driver and one right here that puts the Scotties up 8 here in the fourth quarter. I've got another score update for you. It's Cumberland County leading Warren East after 3 quarters, 45-43.
Cumberland County must have a pretty decent boys team this year.
Because Warren East has got a pretty decent boys team as well, as we've already seen them twice this year.
This 8-point lead for Glasgow right now is their largest of the games. We'll see if the Scotties can hang on for the final 2:38.
It's going to be Raider basketball here after this timeout. It's going to be Jacob's shoulders to throw it in. He's going to get it in to Jackson's shoulders. He's going to bring it up the court. Shoulders now. He's going to go down the lane. He puts up a long, little short jumper. It's no good. Rebound to Martin. It gets it off to Walbert.
It's 10 rebounds for Jarrett.
10 rebounds. He's got 6 points as well. Walbert's got it for this guy. He gets it off to JoJo Driver almost in the right corner. He's going to get a screen from Jeremiah Driver back out to Martin now. 2:10 left in the Walbert Trucking fourth quarter. Martin has it. He gets about over to Nunley now. Back to Martin. Jeremiah Driver gets a screen, takes a screen. Martin goes up a shot's no good. Rebound goes to Rexroth. He quickly comes up for stolen by JoJo Driver though. He quickly comes to the other end. He's got a break. He gets it off to Martin, who's going to throw it down. 63-53. Scotties lead. 1:40 left in the Walbert Trucking fourth quarter. It's Jacob's shoulders quickly the other end. He's going to go up a shot. It's no good, and he's fouled. That foul's going to go on JoJo Driver. That's his third, team's third of the quarter. That sends Jacob Shoulders to the SCRTC free throw line where he's going to shoot 2.
Well, Jarek Martin had the great dunk, but that was all JoJo Driver who created that. He went down and got the steal on the pass, jumped into the passing lane, and then made a nice pass ahead, and Jarek ends up with a dunk.
Shoulders' first free throw attempt is no good. Coach Justin Lyons going to take a timeout here. Scotties lead 63-53. We're going to look at this HVAC Services instant replay for you. It was created by JoJo Driver, the steal. He brings it all the way down the court for a Jarek Martin dunk. It puts the Scotties up 63-53 late in the fourth quarter.
And this is their first double-digit lead of the night.
And it comes at a good time with 1:40 left in the ballgame. Greenwood defeats Allen County 82-47 at Allen County tonight. Trojans lead 59-48 with 30 seconds remaining in that ballgame. So it looks like the Trojans are going to get 2 road wins at South Warren tonight as well.
South Warren was leading in both the girls and boys games, but Trojans looks like going to come back and win them both in the end.
It's going to be Jacob Shoulders. He's at the line to shoot 1 now with 1:33 left in this Walbert Trucking fourth quarter. His second attempt is good. It's going to be into Poor now. He's going to bring it up the sideline now. He's going to take it all the way down into the corner. He gets it out to JoJo Driver. He's just going to hold it and bring it out to Martin. Smart play there by Driver. It's in the corner to JoJo Driver. Now he is going to drive. He gets it back out to Nunley, back to Walbert. And they're going to foul him now.
Scotty's just playing keep away here, and they're going to get the person they would love to have at the free throw line in J.C. Walbert.
They got to foul 3 more times before they get to the line
Yep,
here.
my fault.
That's only the second team foul of the quarter. 1:17 left in the ball game. It's going to be Poor to throw it in. Gets it into Nunley in the backcourt. It's back to Walbert now. He's going to bring it back in the front court now. Raiders looking to foul here. It's going to be a steal by Jackson Shoulders, though. He's going to throw it ahead to Jacob Shoulders. He gets it stripped, but there's going to be a foul by Nunley. It's going to be his 4th. It's going to send Jacob Shoulders to the SCRTC free throw line where he's going to shoot 2 with 1:07 left in the ball game. Shoulders' free throw attempt is good.
Hey, get it set. Jerry, let it bounce. Get it set.
63-55. Shoulders' second attempt is good as well. Makes it 63-56 now. Scotty's lead. It's into Walbert, over to Poor. He brings it across the timeline. He about lost it. Gets it over to Walbert, over to Martin. They're going to foul Martin. That's going to be Jacob Shoulders with the foul. That's his 4th. Team 3rd foul for the Raiders here. 1 minute left in the Walbert Trucking fourth quarter. It's going to be Poor to throw it in right in front of us here at the table. Gets it into Nunley now, who's got a wide open lane. He goes to the rim and lays it in. 65-56, and they're going to be a foul here on Nunley. That's going to be his 5th.
Well, that is the one thing you do not want to do if you're Glasgow. You do not want to foul up 9 inside of a minute to go.
That's going to send Jackson Shoulders, to the SCRTC free throw line. He's going to shoot 2. Jeremiah Driver is going to check in. He replaces Nunley. If my mind serves me correct, Nunley fouled out in the last game as well, I believe.
I think that's right.
He had 2 fouls in the last game. He fouled out in the game before that. Shoulders' free throw attempt was an air ball.
Dog Pound going to let him hear about that one.
It's going to be Jackson Shoulders. His second attempt.
He just shot 2 air balls.
2 air balls there. Wow. 65-56. 52 seconds left in the Walbert Trucking fourth quarter. Martin has it. He gets into Walbert, who's double teamed now. He's looking, gets it off to Martin. It's going to be into Martin's hands, luckily there. Shoulders had it. Martin's looking to go to the rim with it. He does not. There's going to be a foul here on the Raiders.
I believe it's going to be the 5th on Jacob Shoulders.
It is. That's number 5 for him. Team's 4th.
And they still have one more foul to give here.
It's going to be Rutledge is going to check in and Huff's going to check in. They replace Shoulders. Both Shoulders are going to check out right here. Poor's going to throw it in front of us. It's going to get in Jeremiah Driver. It's going to be back to Poor. Poor gets it to Jeremiah Driver. He's going to go up with a shot that's good. That's a South Central Bank shot as well. 67-56. Scotties lead, 30 seconds left. Trent misses the layup. It's off to JoJo Driver, off to Martin. Martin's going to throw it down. That will about do it. Scotties lead 69-56. Huff's going to put up 3 for the Raiders. It's no good. It's going to go out of bounds off the Raiders. It's 69-56. Scotties lead here. It's going to be into Walbert. It's going to go out of bounds off the Scotties that time.
Crump got a hand on it, and I guess Walbert was the last to touch it before it went out, they say.
14 seconds left here, 69-56. Scotty's going to get a much-needed win here tonight to break the losing streak. It's into Crump. He's going to get it back to Rexroth. Rexroth's looking to take it to the rim. He will. He goes up with a shot that's good. 69-58. It's into Jeremiah Driver. And the Scotties are going to win here, 69-58. They get the win tonight. Hart County goes to 7-3 on the year. The Scotties get a much-needed win, break the losing streak of 7 out of 8 to go to 4-7 on the year, 0-1 in the district. We will be back after a 7-minute timeout for the Don Franklin postgame show on WCLU Sports.
Hardee's 2 for $5 breakfast bake goodness into your morning. Choose a biscuit with sausage and egg, biscuit and gravy, or a country fried steak biscuit. Any two, just $5. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
Kentucky Farm Bureau agents wear a lot of hats. They're coaches, volunteers, church members, neighbors, someone who's there when you need them, especially when you need them most. That may be a lot of hats, but they're all the perfect fit. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Hey, son, what you doing?
Daddy, I'm going to own a dealership one day.
All right, I'll dream with you.
From one small dream to over 25 dealerships in the state of Kentucky, we have set out to provide Kentuckians with reliable vehicles and the best customer service for over 50 years. This may have started with a simple dream, but our dedication to our customers will go on for generations.
Are you looking for a new career where you'll be a part of a family-owned business for over 50 years? Walbert Trucking is a trucking company based right here in Glasgow. With Walbert Trucking, you'll get full benefits, great pay, and 401k. And you'll be home daily. Unlimited possibilities await you. Apply today and become a member of the Walbert Trucking team. 106 Sean Lane in Glasgow, 651-6784.
We're not superheroes, but when people need us, we answer the call. We're not weathermen, but we know the Kentucky seasons like the back of our hands. For over 40 years, we've serviced any brand, anytime, with a same-day service guarantee. Now that's a big promise, and that's probably why no one else does it. So when dealing with your heating and cooling, call HVAC Services, and you'll have the right team by your side.
When you come into Garcia's Grill, you're welcomed with a smile and you'll love the atmosphere. Garcia's was voted by the community as the best overall restaurant for the past 2 years. Great food at a great value. They serve fresh, delicious traditional Mexican dishes, incredible pasta, burgers, steaks, and seafood. People say you can never get burnt out on this restaurant because of all the amazing choices. Garcia's Grill, owned and operated by the Gomez Garcia family. Check them out on North Ray Street in Glasgow and on Facebook. Garcia's Grill, a different kind of Mexican restaurant. South Central Bank has been investing in the Glasgow community for over 50 years. During that time, we've learned a thing or two about hard work, relationships, and a vision for success. South Central Bank is designed to make a difference in the prosperity of our customers and the communities it serves. We want to be a part of your success. Visit southcentralbank.com. South Central Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
With a history of scoring touchdowns and breaking records, Dakota Elmore knows a thing or two about hard work. At Elmore Realty and Auction, his team, often referred to as the A-Team, applies that same work ethic in how they serve this community. With a combined 200 years of experience, the team serves our commercial industry, helps families find their dream home, and makes your auction an easy, profitable, and positive experience. Elmore Realty and Auction, trusted since 1935. Check them out on Facebook for listings and auctions.
Want to slash your cable bill? Save over $20 a month with MyStream TV from SCRTC. The savings alternative with the same great channel lineup you've always been accustomed to. Packages as low as $85 even include internet, at least 200 meg. This is a no-brainer. No more cable boxes, just an app. And you even get an extra stream. Wait till we show you Catch-Up TV. Compare your current service to the new MyStream TV from SCRTC. 678-2111. Call and save today.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery. Whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries, our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first, team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
Monticello Bank first opened its doors in 1895 as a single office in Monticello, Kentucky. Today, there are 21 MBC locations across the Commonwealth. From home loans to commercial lending, Monticello Bank offers a wide variety of convenient financial services and competitive rates from local people you know and trust. Visit them at 1434 Happy Valley Road in Glasgow and let them help make the financial side of your life a little easier. Monticello Bank, where people matter. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We know there's a big difference between being in a community and being part of the community. That's why here in Glasgow, we cheer on the Scotties. We work hard every day to make a positive impact on the community we call home. Behind our golden arches, we strive daily to serve delicious food and treats. If you could only smell this McDonald's ad, you'd smell how delicious this burger and fries really are. Join our McTeam. To learn how, text KY209 to 38000. Benefits include a sign-on bonus up to $500.
Kentucky Farm Bureau agents wear a lot of hats. They're coaches, volunteers, church members, neighbors, someone who's there when you need them, especially when you need them most. That may be a lot of hats, but they're all the perfect fit. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Hardee's newest handcrafted recipe? Candied bacon, coated with caramelized brown sugar and a hint of pepper to add a whole new level of goodness to breakfast, lunch, dinner, or anytime. Hardee's, goodness in the making.
Glasgow Scotties basketball on WCLU. Brought to you by Don Franklin Auto, Walbert Trucking, South Central Bank, HVAC Services, South Central Rural Telecommunications Cooperative, Garcia's Grill, Elmore Realty and Auction, Hardee's, TJ Regional Health, McDonald's, Monticello Bank, and Kentucky Farm Bureau agent Joe Myers. Now, the Don Franklin Auto post-game wrap-up.
Chase Landrum, we're alongside Coach William Buford now after a 69-58 victory here to start the new year. I'm just looking at stats here, and you pointed something out like I did. Jarrett Martin had 10 points and 10 rebounds tonight. Also, big factor tonight was Jeremiah Driver, who had 20 points out there tonight, Coach.
Yeah, that was big for us. Jay came to play tonight. He was sick, actually. I think he played better in the flu game. But when you look at it, you got 4 people in double figures, another person with 9, so almost 5 people in double figures. So you turn around and, that's the game. And I preached to him, like, after we had a tough Christmas, we came back, went to the lab, and we just talked about just playing hard, staying focused for 8 minutes each quarter, play the quarter, 1 quarter at a time. And I think if we win every quarter, we win the game. That's basically how we're approaching the new year. There's going to be teams that make runs and try to do it, what they're going to do. But at the same time, if we have everybody participating and hustling and going hard, like I said, that's the first time we had our whole team. all year long. So, I mean, out of 9 games, and that's the first time you have your whole team, I mean, that's pretty tough.
Yeah, I thought JoJo Driver, Jeremiah Driver, the whole team, they played as a whole tonight, I thought. And it's good to start the new year out with a win as well. Much needed win after coming in, losing 7 of the last 8 as well.
Yeah, that was tough.
That's tough little stretch there.
I mean, the thing about it is we've seen what we're capable of doing. We played good against some really, really good teams, and it's just remarkable. We've been at home. You know what I mean? So you talk about being at home and then playing teams at home. It's good that we play well at home, but we got to be able to duplicate the same thing, the same energy when we're on the road.
Yeah, we're going to go on the road Friday. We're going to try to get our first road win of the year Friday at Allen County, a big district game at Allen County.
Yeah.
We will see you back then.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Coach, for coming out tonight. Thank you. That is Coach William Buford after a 69-58 victory here tonight. Takes the Scotties to 4-7 on the year, 0-1 in the district. Hart County is at 7-3 now in the year. We're going to get Joe back in here. We are back with Joe now.
If I don't rip everything off the table here, sorry about that.
Watch your glasses up there.
Yeah, let me get my glasses fixed. Sorry I was back there talking. Hang on a second here.
All right, we're
now
gonna
I got
Joe
the glasses on. I got to be able to see something here.
All right, we're going to do the Don Franklin postgame show. Thanks to William Buford for the interview. We're going to let Joe get going with the Garcia's Grill Sizzling Stats. Joe.
All right, Chase, thank you very much. Hart County scored 14 points in the first quarter, 18 in the second, 16 in the third, and 10 in the fourth for a total of 58. They turned the ball over 10 times in the ball game. And they shoot 23 of 49 from the field overall for 47%, 4 of 9 from three-point range for 44%, 8 of 15 from the free throw line, 53%. They had 20 rebounds on the night, 5 of them on the offensive end. They were led in scoring by Jackson Shoulders, who finishes with 17 points. He was 8 of 15 from the field, 1 of 1 from three-point range, 0 of 2 at the free throw line. He had 3 rebounds, all of them on the offensive side of the court. 12 points for Jacob Shoulders. He was 4 of 13 from the field, 1 of 4 from three-point range, 3 of 4 at the foul line. He had 5 rebounds, 12 points as well for Connor Trent, who finished 5 of 8 from the field. He was 2 of 5 from the charity stripe. He had 2 rebounds, 1 on the offensive end. 9 points for J.D. Crump, 4 of 7 from the field. He was 1 of 1 from three-point range, and he had 6 rebounds to lead the team. He had 1 offensive rebound out of those 6. 8 points for Clark Rexroad. He rounds out the scoring. He was 2 of 4 from the field, 1 of 2 from three-point range, and he was 3 of 4 at the charity stripe, and he had 4 rebounds. From what I remember, the only person to play off the bench for Hart County was Bryson Huff, and he did not score. He was 0 of 2 from the field and 0 of 1 from three-point range. Hart County did have the lead for a little bit of the ball game, not much. Their largest lead came at 5 points at 40-35. Hart County with a loss will fall to 7-3. For the Scotties, they score 18 points in the first quarter, 15 in the second, 17 in the third, 19 in the fourth for a total of 69. 6 turnovers for Glasgow. They shoot 31 of 58 from the field for 53%, 6 of 15 at the three-point stripe for 40%. They only attempted 2 free throws all night long, and they made 1 of those for 50%. They had 21 rebounds and 6 offensive rebounds. Jeremiah Driver leads the way tonight for the Scotties in scoring. He had 20 big points. Jeremiah with a nice night, 9 of 13 from the field overall. He was 1 of 1 at the three-point line, 1 of 1 at the free throw line as well. Had 2 rebounds, 1 offensive. 12 points for JoJo Driver. He was 5 of 9 from the field, 2 of 5 from three-point range, and he had 3 rebounds, 1 offensive. 11 points for J.C. Walbert, 5 of 9 from the field. He was 1 of 3 from three-point range. He had 1 offensive rebound. 10 points for Jarek Martin. He was 5 of 11 from the field, all 2-point attempts. He was 0 of 1 at the charity stripe, and 10 big rebounds for Jarek, 3 on the offensive end. So it's a double-double here tonight for Jarek Martin. 9 points for Quinn Nunley. He was 4 of 10 from the field, 1 of 4 from three-point range, and he had 2 defensive rebounds. And 5 points for Kanan Allen. He was 2 of 3 from the field, 1 of 2 from three-point range. He had 1 defensive rebound. 2 points for Zach Poore to round out the scoring for the Scotties. Zach made his only shot of the night. That was a 2-pointer, and he also had 2 rebounds. Landon Minton played but did not score. Jalen Bradley played but did not score. Jalen was 0 of 2 from the field. Glasgow's largest lead of the night came very late in the ball game there in the late stages of that fourth quarter when Glasgow led 69-56. So that 13-point lead was their biggest of the night. Scotties go on to win it by a final score of 69-58 to improve to 4-7 on the year. Chase?
Thank you, Joe. We're going to come back after a 1-minute timeout here. We're going to give you our players of the game. I forgot to mention the girls' player of the game as well. So we're going to come back with that and the Hardy's Hot and Fresh play of the game on WCLU Sports.
Hey, son, what you doing?
Daddy, I'm going to own a dealership one day.
All right, I'll dream with you.
From one small dream to over 25 dealerships in the state of Kentucky, we have set out to provide Kentuckians with reliable vehicles and the best customer service for over 50 years. This may have started with a simple dream, but our dedication to our customers will go on for generations.
Are you looking for a new career where you'll be a part of a family-owned business for over 50 years? Walbert Trucking is a trucking company based right here in Glasgow. With Walbert Trucking, you'll get full benefits, great pay, and 401k. And you'll be home daily. Unlimited possibilities await you. Apply today and become a member of the Walbert Trucking team. 106 Sean Lane in Glasgow, 651-6784.
Is on.
Ready?
WCLU.
We're back here in Scottie Gym. Chase Landrum alongside Joe Myers. Scotties win 69-58 against the Raiders. We've got our Hardy's Hot and Fresh play of the game here, and it's going to come from the boys' game. It's going to be the Jarrett Martin dunk here off the assist from JoJo Driver. The Scotties win 69-58. Our boys' player of the game tonight is going to be Jeremiah Driver. He had 20 points. He had 2 rebounds. He was 9 of 13 from the field. He was 1 of 1 at the line, had 1 offensive board and 1 rebound. I also forgot to mention our girls' player of the game tonight. It's going to be Kayla Kirkpatrick. She had 18 points in that ball game, 15 coming in the first half. Lady Scotties lose a tough contest, though, 61-52. Both teams will be back in action on Friday night in Scottsville, a marquee district matchup against the Patriots. We will be back with you then on Friday night at 5:50 for the pregame. For Joe Myers, this is Chase Landrum. We will be back on Friday with the key district matchup against Allen County Scottsville.
This has been Glasgow Scotties basketball on WCLU 103.1 FM and AM 1490. Brought to you by Don Franklin Auto, Walbert Trucking, South Central Bank, HVAC Services, South Central Rural Telecommunications Cooperative, Garcia's Grill, Elmore Realty and Auction, Hardy's, TJ Regional Health, McDonald's, Monticello Bank, and Kentucky Farm Bureau Agent Joe Myers. Your home for Glasgow High School Scottie sports. WCLU.